Greetings. Eh? Eh? Hi, Meowdy. Howdy. Yo, I rock. Thanks for the sub, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in here in just a moment. But, my elbow decides to stop fucking up. What's going on here? Why is my elbow so unhappy today? Is there something in my room that I'm not aware of? Hello, elbow? Belbo? Belbo Baggins? Why are you like this? Trying to like look around in my room and I don't see anything that should be interfering with it. So I don't know why my eyesight is so fucking choppy looking. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, no, my elbow is just not fucking having it today. Hold on, let me double check something real quick. Yeah, no, it's all connected to the right stuff. It's just being a little quirky dude today. Is it dying? No, I don't think so. It's just being a little funky. A little silly even. All right. Bilbo Baggins. All right. I'm gonna try and make it in there now. Turn off nameplates, make sure that my calibration does not feel weird, which it very much does. What is going on? Okay. That's a little bit better. Is that my baby?
Yes.
Okay. I was not expecting to see you.
Hello. Hello, Sabobo.
Hello. Hello, small child, who I missed very much.
I'm a creature.
Little creature. Alright. Well, I gotta go in and talk to some peeps. You're welcome to
I'm going to go be
hang
a
around.
creature.
Have a good creature being.
Yeah. Creature time.
Creature. But were you featured in a creature feature? Eh. Hey. Jeez.
Would you go back? Because if you challenge me to the duel,
Hiya.
How's it going? Would you go back?
Good for the moment, though I see the little one has already run off.
The little one?
Maddie-chan, have you met her before? Oh.
Maddie?
Ghost child.
I don't think so.
She's dead.
Whose child?
Ghost.
Ghost child.
Yes. I help
Oh.
take care of her sometimes.
No?
Was dealing with shrine stuff today. And she
Okay.
very much wants to see that happen. She's very excited about it, but
Oh, nice.
I go look for her. Was here because someone wants to talk for a bit today, and then I have to head back out.
Okay, fair enough.
Hope you're well, though. Nice to see you.
Yeah, all good.
Well,
Good to see you too.
why don't you go back? I miss home. I know, I just...
I can go find her.
I do go back.
Hiyo.
That was an awkward hour.
Look at my clothes. You don't actually get to see these in Eldoria. They like glow and shit.
Okay. Good to know.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go home.
Hi.
I'm gonna go home. Bye.
Sweetie.
What the heck am I looking at?
I'm heavier. I am.
Oh, you're happy. Oh, you're happy. We gotta lay you off those Cheetos.
I can't eat in this form. I'm just made out of stone cold stone.
One step at a time, man.
I can make Matthew stronger.
I smell Sakoto. No, get Sakoto.
Do I smell that bad?
Check look. No, I can just
Hi, Sakoto.
snort like that.
Hi.
You know what?
Wait.
Never mind, don't wanna know.
Huh? Hi. With
She can bird up.
I'm on bird.
Oh shit, you haven't seen her like this yet. It's Flurry.
It's Flurry.
oh.
We made a pact.
Hi.
She can bird up now.
Hi. Why are you? None of that makes sense. You are a bird.
I'm her familiar.
Okay.
She can take the form of her familiar.
I was unaware that Floridian was a powerful wizard.
I'm a magical creature. I
Hi.
just don't
Oh my
use my
god, it's
magic.
Archmage Flurry.
Hi. Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah.
She's
Most of my magic for tailoring. Nothing else.
That's a bit odd. Hi. Have you seen Maddie turn around? She ran off immediately as soon as I got here.
probably a tech room upstairs at the bar. She normally works up there now.
Hello, tiny Flurry.
Eh? She's a child.
She's been doing Oh, I thought you were talking about Mary as in like...
No, Maddie, little girl.
no,
Ghosts, they're dead.
Is this
this if I go to Bay Online, because no one knows.
I haven't seen them in ages.
I
No, they haven't been around.
tried to help look after them. We were working on making a shrine, and they wanted to.
Check the gym.
Not yet. Hi.
Did I catch Ember B?
I think I saw them upstairs by the hill. I'm not sure if they're still there, but it's not locked.
All right, I'll go check on them. It's good to see you, though. That is a very tiny person. Oh my gosh. Not many halflings around there.
I actually like what they did with this. It used to be in the way. The wire at least. I would always hit my face.
Oh my god, they moved it. Holy shit, I didn't even realize. I did
A
not
lot of
even
people
realize.
here look like the constructs from Eldoria.
I feel well.
Some of them are similar.
Supervised?
Aldoria?
Kind of. Think of a
Why is that name familiar? Why is Aldoria familiar?
Yeah, but have different
Excuse.
Probably Lieutenant Jim.
It should be next week,
Where's our
by the way,
map?
for that order.
Yeah.
Got it.
I mean, it depends. Like, some alcohol can be really not so tasty.
I'm making chicken noodle soup. I pass it out to people.
It's great though.
Oh, yeah, no, that was wonderful.
Blinking.
And my queen slime core.
You should just take the blink very slowly. And also don't go over the ledge. I'm blinking.
Isn't that what British people call
A seaman. Oh shit.
Oh.
Hi. Hi, Sakoto.
I wish I had.
Wow, I just got here.
Unusual to see you wearing that.
Did you know I was able to get her room from the place, and I'm
Oh, Sanisa. She has found you.
the garage can have this little thing.
Hello.
If you ever want someone to actually have a bit of exercise with, you let me know. Get you to know Kung Fu in a day.
That's so fucking cool.
But I won't disappear if I exorcism.
I'll go easy on you.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, Sakoto.
Looks like I just picked up a new student.
But I can't learn anything that's really violent, because Tamaki doesn't like it.
Oh, it's just exercise.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah,
You won't be able to like bounce on one foot.
Tamaki doesn't like the violence.
Excuse me.
Yeah!
Yeah, we can focus on gymnastics for you.
And stop fighting.
Oh, gotcha. You want to get into some of the police stuff.
Definitely. I'm just.
Yeah.
That might be tougher, but maybe you'll be able to figure something out.
No, it came
Yeah.
with me because it wanted to go with Louise.
Awesome.
Louise only likes bug types.
How you doing?
I believe in you.
Doing
You're
alright.
smart.
Go with my friend Red and we can have play dates.
I've had a busy day so far.
Primarily looking for bug types. And then they begrudgingly
Stop by to talk to someone. No idea where they are though. They did not say.
So who are you trying to grab?
Their name is Mo. I don't know if you've met them, though. You might have an interest in talking to them. They,
Any reason particular?
Blue Oni. Might be, interesting for you to talk to someone.
Oh, crap. Yeah, no, I do know who you're talking about. They're a medic.
Hi, yes.
Ran into them a while ago. We swapped numbers, but didn't actually, get to plan anything.
She's been dealing with things as far as I am aware, so...
I was out of town for the holidays, so that's mostly what it was.
Out of town, yes.
So adorable. They got a helmet.
It's a teacup. Very big teacup.
Teapot, short and stout.
Can you fit it?
This
You might want to get out of the entrance, kind of clogging traffic.
Yeah. But,
I was about to step outside just because it's getting crowded in here.
Sure.
If, you want to chat for a bit, or?
I need to find them. My goal was to stop here for a while, and then she immediately runs off, so...
Gotcha.
Trying to keep an eye on her. Oh, it looks like she is... Maddie-chan. You know, hard for much to happen to her, but you never know down here.
No, I'm not technically a Pokemon.
Ansuke-san!
You want a high five?
Oh, can you guys keep an eye on Madi-chan for a bit? Wait.
Is that electricity?
Yes.
That's fucking terrifying. I don't
Please
want
don't
to touch
fall over.
it. Sorry.
Okay.
Very rude.
Yeah.
Should not do that.
I saw it coming.
Could kill him.
Electricity is. Alright, listen, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Does that mean you can't? If someone touches you, they get electrified?
Oh.
You get a little shock. It's like rubbing your feet on the carpet. Unless I want to hurt you.
Cold, refreshing Dr. Ludwig.
That's true.
Ansuke-san, can you... I have something to take care of. Can you guys keep an eye on Madi-chan, please?
I'm the wrong fox, by the way.
Okay.
Hey, slime people. Slime folks.
I don't want to keep... Don't want to, Mosan wants to talk. Not sure about what. She asked a while ago and then disappeared for a bit.
I can tell you. Come with me.
Why don't I just go and talk to them about it? You don't need to, I can just talk to them.
They want to get to know you. That's basically it. Because they're worried about something.
Told me as such. Hey, can you stay with Hansky-san for a bit? Make sure he doesn't say any bad words, okay?
I won't say any bad words.
And then we go back to trying to figure out all of this paperwork for Shrine. This is ridiculous. It should not be this difficult, but everything is all crazy with the lockdown and the fighting that was happening yesterday. Eh? Yes, some very bad people were fighting yesterday. Somewhere else though, not here.
Did you tell them no?
We tried to tell them no. Then they told us no back, so then people start to fight. You know?
Next time, you can call me and I'll tell them no.
Oh, and no one could ever deny you, of course.
Exactly.
Alright. Make sure he doesn't say any bad words.
But I can't guarantee it.
Uh-huh.
That's okay, then you just have to
I go look for Mosa. Alright. Onsuke-san is going to keep an eye on her. Sorry about that.
Fair enough. No, you're good. You take care of priorities. It was just too long.
Oh god.
I think.
Fair enough.
I see somebody blue with horns down there. Not Mo though.
Yes, that is Ashton. Also works there, so... I know. No, I did not see them. Oh, Jenny. Oh, okay.
Did you wanna...
Oh, okay. That's very good.
You're gonna teach her meditation.
Hey, he has been practicing. It's actually gotten pretty good.
I know he's been practicing. That doesn't mean he's good for teaching.
Yeah, you can try. Sometimes teaching someone else to do something is, you know...
Chorus, no less.
Well,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Go check around. I did not see them in the
Yeah, we could do a lap if you
streets,
want.
so I'm concerned I might have to go check the
chilling,
mega
so-
building.
Always
get a little nervous going in there.
Last I was here, you guys were like cleaning up the garbage out of it, right?
There is still some garbage, but most of it's very clean now.
Still some, all done. I'm seeing. Okay, we'll put that in the middle.
Well, okay.
It's a little
the
messed
canal
up.
is clean of it, so.
Why don't we just go show you? See for yourself.
Sure.
It is very nice looking.
Mm-hmm.
After you guys.
They have an abnormal brain that was killing the rest of their body, so they put the brain.
Things that I just cross by and hear people talking about just blows my mind sometimes.
Yep, especially around here.
It's like, yeah. What happened to people just talking about the weather?
People
you know?
just talk about like everything.
There's not much weather to be had down here. It's either cold and wet, or slightly warmer and wet.
I mean, I love my
Pardon. Excuse me. Can I?
I don't care if that's their fucking best friend or whatnot, and
Oh,
they
boy.
get upset about it. But we need to like.
Small group of people here. Hopefully the residents don't get too upset. I'm always nervous that they'll see me or someone else walking through and take issue with it. They don't like all of the noise and people bothering them too much. Actually, I wonder if there's them there.
Quieter here? Like, how much of the current events has been harassing you guys?
Not too much.
Not too much.
Mostly industrial districts. Nemesis had them create a border last night.
Yeah, trust me, I got very familiar with that on the way in.
Thankfully, it's not affecting too much, but this area is definitely under what they call military law or something.
If I get random checked on the way back home, I'm gonna sue.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put in a formal complaint. It's inconvenient, but, you know, it's worth waiting in line for this execution, I guess.
There is certainly a lot less garbage. Not seeing it piled up anymore, that's for sure.
The residents and many of the staff of the meat truck both have been putting a bunch of effort into cleaning things up. Yeah.
Yeah, it shows.
Can actually walk through without
you still got
stepping on
pile down there,
a bunch
but
of
at least
stuff.
it's just the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like there's actual.
It's not
water
like
in the
everywhere.
canal now.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, that's awesome.
I think that pile is from stuff we pulled out of the canal.
Yeah,
there's
they
always
still
gonna
gotta.
be. There's always gonna be something in the water. The rest of the city just tossing it in.
Definitely an improvement.
No, the maintenance team has been doing their best to try and get everything cleaned up and keep the incinerator working.
See that we all just kind of like ran out of subjects.
Oh, sorry. Send a text message to them. Let them know I am here.
Mo? Fair.
I don't know where they would normally hang out, so.
Where's the fire tiger?
Aren't they usually at the ribbon ship?
I don't know.
I know they were. Like, they might be still
you doing what?
They were wanting to talk with them.
Alright.
Oh. You're getting picked up.
That's assault.
Stop running. Please stop running. This
Can you put them down?
is heavy, and I'm tired. Please, for the love of God, stop fucking running.
Do you guys know each other?
Yeah, right. Technically.
They know each other.
And literally.
Alright.
Squad mates. Oh, okay. Yeah. Part of the same company.
Why are we bothering these people?
Not bothering.
Not bothering. You were just running by and was wondering if there
We're
was
just
a
chilling.
panic, you know?
Someone with body armor and big gun running at full tilt down the street? Yeah, I'd be kind of worried too.
Usually scares me, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Good luck, man.
Especially when they're running in your direction.
Warning
Jenny!
Yeah.
So I registered for the fighting tournament. Any of you guys going?
Fighting tournament? The one at the gym?
Apparently Aurora's
The
holding
one,
one in the gym.
the gym.
Oh, wouldn't it not be a bit awkward if head of security for Mitrak was entering, you know?
I mean, we almost talked Hamsky into signing up, so he's thinking about it.
Did he not? I thought he did.
Apparently
It'd be fair not going though, because aren't you still recovering?
He's worried about like
Hmm?
bias or making the place look bad or something
Are you
like
still
that.
recovering?
Like, dude, you've been doing like
Mostly. Still a little bit of bruises, but more or less I'm okay.
Like, how could he not?
Definitely not wearing the bandages still though, because they look cool.
Also, sport's good for training, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it'd be good for him.
I signed up for that on the spot. I should really triple check that my, schedule's free that day, but it should be fine.
I don't know. I'm not usually one for
but I'm worried about actually
fighting in
burning
tournaments.
some hands.
Tilt. Why are we tilting? Why are we tilting?
I think it's a resident.
Person under there.
Oh. Almost did not see them.
You guys good?
There's a person, like, in this... Like, in the gap there.
Okay. Guy lives here.
They're okay.
Yeah, no, I just thought it was like a garbage bag, but it's a person. That's all. We're just getting a better look.
Did you just say that guy looks like garbage?
I think he did.
Have you seen what some of these people wear?
No, I really haven't. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's rude.
It's. Well, some of them. Now I'm an asshole.
Should apologize. I'm sure they can hear you from here.
I feel like you have a pass since you're also Zephyrin.
Anyways. Hey, does somebody want to poke Band-Aid and let them know they've got a message from Sakoto?
That guy specifically looked like a garbage bag. I'm sorry. Out of the corner of my eye, like, I can't see them properly.
You guys want to sit down for a second, take a load off, or are we continuing the manhunt for your,
I might continue to wander around. I don't know where they are. They didn't say where to meet them,
They
so...
might be in the inn.
The inn? Oh.
I know they were having a conversation with Aiden earlier.
That's what I was meaning with.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot!
Well, I guess we should head to the inn then.
I was looking for Aiden earlier, and I totally
Maybe.
grabbed him and moved to an in room. My bad.
That's a clue, at least. Can go and look for them. Hello. Goodbye.
We've been expecting you, Mr. Aiden.
I don't want to bother him too much. What the hell? She did not say where she would be, so... better to just search around, I guess. She did say she would be here, so... like, in the area.
On your tags? Sure.
Not yet.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, actually. Should be faster to go this way, right?
More running.
And there is a...
Watch out.
Oh, shit, sorry. Fuck. God, where the fuck did he go?
We went that way.
very strange.
Anyway, as we were.
Yeah.
Is this another way out?
Mm-hmm.
One.
This way.
Okay. Oh, this is new.
They cleared it out and turned it into a, like a council hall thing? I don't know what the word is. They have a town
You guys
hall
have a
here.
mass or something?
No, well, maybe?
We have a
Maybe it used to be a church? I don't know.
the entire, like everyone living here. And then
Oh,
also,
hey!
people who work
Yeah.
sort something out. We could like together everyone.
Should tell your friend to be more careful.
Where the fuck did he go?
They went this way. I had to guess down the street.
Oh fuck, I actually lost.
One person is supposed to be keeping an eye on the other person, and the one that is supposed to be keeping an eye on doesn't get to fuck with them.
Where is...
Groaning, and I thought someone was getting killed. Maddie's upstairs with Red.
Because they keep bumping into people. Most
Ah, okay, so long as someone is with them.
I'm going back. I heard the security issue. I'm not sure.
Oh. In the mega building? That's not good.
Should I let you go to work?
I am not there to work today. I'm sure they have a tendal.
You're off. Okay.
Yes.
They are still recovering from it. You can tell by the very full bandages on their head.
It's not the size that matters.
That's so fucked up. No, it's absolutely how you should bring it in, big guy. I'm so sorry. Oh!
Have you never been here?
I've never been inside. I always saw the,
Welcome to Skip's Inn.
closed on the front.
Yeah, the sign was false. We fixed everything. It was a problem.
I'm glad to hear
But
it.
as it turns out, it's really get a new door or get that off. And it buying new windows.
Mm-hmm.
Could, slowly use a little bit of paint in some spots, but, shields together, shields together.
Better than it was when I first got here.
So we're just waiting in the lobby for them and hoping they cross, or?
I suppose so.
You're gonna check the room.
You're welcome to if you want.
Building. Listen.
I feel like sitting down for a bit. Call me lazy, but I've been on my feet for a while.
Chairs are a little short for me, unfortunately, but better than nothing. Not anyone else's fault that I ended up so tall.
Still pretty crazy how you just had like another growth spurt.
Over the course of
Get used to looking up at you.
about 3 years, yeah. Well, more like 2.5.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah. Now that we're not crowded, speedrun, cult stuff scary. Hell's Rose trying to just stay out of it.
Good.
We're just trying to keep our heads low.
I know Persetion was
Charles
dealing with
has
things
me
for quite some time.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly's here. So happy. So
Yeah.
longer.
It's fine.
Can I get the tea some tea?
No worries.
I'm good for now, but thank you.
If you'd like to.
Listen, do you want green tea, Earl Grey tea, and chamomile?
Green would be fine. Nice and simple.
Biggest thing
call
about Charles
Helsro. Persetion was very worried several months back when the scrappers were becoming a problem again, and then bulk cultists show up and make everything that much worse.
So there was like we just got everything cleaned up because people weren't happy that there were people with horns living on the street after the whole market district thing.
Mm.
So we just cleaned up all the graffiti, and then
Thank you, mon pétion.
then it was the scrappers raising hell.
And now it's the cult. So like
I've been talking to the parents for some of my students, and like they can't keep evacing every other month.
No, it's not sustainable. Not to mention, many
So,
of them
like,
have
it's-
jobs in the
it-
area,
at this-
so...
Yeah, right? Like, so at this point, like,
Thank you.
They're at this point, most of them are just toughing it out now and hoping that it doesn't hit us. So that's what. Like, if things get bad, like, it's not all. I feel like people forget that it's not all psychopaths and like politically driven robots that are actually down there.
Mm-hmm. Just people trying to get by.
It's hard to remember about the guy working 9 to 5, and most people you know are doing like bounty work.
Mm.
You ever gonna get that screen, like your visor fixed up, or it's been cracked as long as I've known you?
It's fine. It's like when you have a phone and the screen gets cracked. It's just easier to leave it be.
So long as it like still, as long as it still works, right?
Didn't it?
Yeah, it's the cycles.
Okay.
You got it replaced after it properly broke. Completely, and then what was it? A couple weeks later, you got attacked and it gets cracked again. Something like that.
That's inconvenient.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
I don't like getting parts either. It tends to feel weird.
Sorry if it's insensitive. Is this like, is it just a projection to help you express, or is like this also how like do you see through it too, or?
I have a camera. If you look really close, it's sort of a bit darker in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a sensor or something. Hi.
My camera's behind there.
Okay.
But the screen is entirely not mute.
Yo.
We're totally not spawn camping you.
Damn it.
As long as they need.
Well, yeah,
How you
I
doing?
guess they're waiting for you. I'm doing good.
Oh wait, they're waiting.
Time for your.
Yeah.
So.
Because I was in there, and since I know you guys were gonna have a talk or something.
Am I supposed? Are they
I guess
expecting
this
me
is
to
where our
go in
journey
there,
parts
or?
ways.
Yes.
Okay. Go check on them.
Take it easy. Hope you can sort out whatever you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a pleasant talk. Of course.
Yeah. So, for reference, they're scared, and there's been a lot of people who've betrayed them.
Oh.
So.
Right.
Yeah. Concerning.
Sorry.
I hope that's fine.
Talk to them. Make sure they're okay. Not sure what she wanted, but she asked if I would be around. Oh, I suppose I should ask. Which room? Eden-san? Eden-san, which room?
Rather than you like risk people tripping over you.
Yeah. This is the far one over here. I'm showing Sakoto.
Ah, you didn't tell me which room they were in.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't
it's
want
the
to
far one on
disturb
the
anyone
left.
else. Ah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. I'm just playing.
It's okay. Knock, knock, knock.
Like people are gonna share that sort of power. Just.
It's okay for me to come in.
But if he's already making enough money, then that's fine. Yeah, of course. Yeah, hi.
Hi.
So, thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, this isn't our room or anything. Magpie just let us in here to talk.
Yeah, what she said. Is everything
Cool.
okay?
So it feels like we're having a job interview or something.
Oh, I just did not want to barge in without, just in case.
No, it's fine.
Seems rude to me,
Cool,
at
good
least.
to see you.
I'll let you, because you wanted to. We should wrap up from that conversation before we tangent into what
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to Sakoto about.
Cool. Sorry, I didn't know you had other things to talk to her about. My bad. Hi. Yeah, seems like you're an in-demand woman. Yeah, cool.
Apparently.
Sorry. So, yeah, why have we got you here?
Good to see you both, by the way.
Weird thing. Yeah, good to see you. And so nice to see you. Yeah, actually, about that.
Yeah?
We've been kind of through the ringer a little bit with a lot of different people. I suppose I'll just say it that way. I kind of got here and was kind of immediately embroiled in some sort of bullshit involving some sort of extra-dimensional weird cult thing.
Eh?
And yeah, no.
Oh, wait, the death cult over in Industrial?
No, different one. There's
Oh.
so many. Your eyes are glowing. Is that okay?
We do that. Spirit. They're with me. Their name's Iris. They say hello.
You're a spirit?
No,
hi,
I am just human, but a spirit. They've been with me for a very long time.
The thing that makes your eyes glow is called Iris? That's kind of fortuitous.
Yeah, it was a friend's idea. They like the name, though.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, well, it all checks out. Either way, we've been kind of, how should we say, kind of dealing with a lot of stuff that's been very sensitive, and I didn't really know anyone, so I didn't really know who to trust. Mo had been primarily in the RIP, and the RIP kind of, well, that kind of got fucked with in a big way, your relationship with those guys. Then there was the whole LF war and people tearing themselves apart after that. Then there was bullshit with other people we were involved with in the time, and then more recently we got betrayed by the Stormbringers that we ran to for help, and they decided to repay us by nearly killing me and also just allowing the person who, we specifically went to them to hide from just into the building with us at the same time. And and then threatening to kill us for daring to talk to their other people. So basically we've been fucked around a lot, and a lot of the time we've been really wanting to talk to people in the rack about it. No, not at all. But that's
Well,
beside
I'm
the
not
point.
saying it is. That's awful, but that's a lot to take in.
You're processing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That's a really long story.
Processing.
But the short answer is that, I mean, part of how we got into the real shit of this situation was weirdly to try and help out this place. We were contacted about doing something that was a threat to the rack and, well, just waterfront in general, I guess. And as a result of that, we ended up stepping in, well, basically we'd be used. And we had to go into hiding for a long time. And there's been a lot of really data-sensitive issues, and the whole time, we've been unable to talk to anyone around the rack not because we know anything, but because we heard about people's affiliations with Malleus or Aegis or anything else like that. And when we were already dealing with one or two mega corporations who wanted our asses, kind of introducing that extra level of complexity out of the blue was kind of a risk we didn't want to take, right?
I understand completely. It's messy.
I finally, it's been, so the point is that we kind of are fucking fed up of just hiding everything all the fucking time, and we kind of wanted to actually talk to Hamsky about things. And then I spoke to Hamsky, and as I said, hey man, I really like you and your vision and what you're doing here, but at the same angle, we've heard all these things, we don't want to take the risk. And he just said, I mean, we had a conversation, and he said I should talk to you, and then we should talk to you by kind of proxy. And so that's kind of what we're doing.
Oh. Okay.
So we just had a conversation with Aiden, where he told us about his connection with Malleus, which was obviously concerning.
Yeah.
And, and he told us a lot about that, which was really nice of him. Actually, it was kind of, I guess, almost surprising how in-depth he was willing to go on that, but he said some stuff about the other thing we heard was that like a lot of people were like affiliated with Aegis, of which Malleus is a major shareholder, and you can understand that when we're trying to do a lot of stuff, which is a lot of anti-corp activities, being around so many people with split interests with the corps themselves,
Yeah.
or at least the warlords, that's concerning. So he suggested we talk to you about the whole Aegis thing.
Sure.
I don't know if you're able to,
they're
but
nice
yeah.
people. I work with them. I do work through them. First real job, honestly.
Huh.
How to put...
Your first real job was with the weird kind of
Okay.
self-styled superhero space station agency?
Eh?
It's kind of a bit different from a
None
paper
of us are
round, right?
superheroes, I can assure you that. We're ordinary
Okay, so
people.
someone else described
Most
it
of
to
us
me.
have
Okay.
some weird things going on. And that's why they let me in the first place. The connection with Iris kind of have not had a stable home in a while. They were the first people to let me stay there.
I see.
But no, we're just a bunch of people trying to help out where we can. People have many different opinions of us, but we just try to do our work and stay out of it, really.
What is your work?
Is a part of Aegis too, right?
Sorry? Who?
Ethereal and Saya?
Anterior-san, yes, both. Anterior-san is one of our officers, though I have certain opinions of him. He's wrapped himself up in a lot of Zephyra's politics as of late, and it's concerning.
Yeah. We heard with the whole industrial situation that is almost definitely going to lead us into war, which is awesome. Looking forward to that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People there don't deserve the luck they've had.
Huh.
No, we're just, we just try to help people who need it. If someone's being hurt and they don't have the means to protect themselves, we try to step in. We operate a lot outside of Zephyra. I don't know much of the details, but supposedly Zephyra and Aegis have had a history that has not always been so pleasant. Otherwise, we just try to be good people. I have not seen
when it comes to
bad
ownership,
people around there anyways.
like, I understand running that sort of operation can't be cheap, so when it comes to relationships with contributors, are these people like stakeholders? Are they owners? Are they...
No, they make donations
for your
and
services?
more or less. In regards to that one, yes, he provides money, and I've heard that it's more just to put such money to good use rather than allowing him to hold on to it. It's given us some insight into his thing. Yes.
Part of his big happy family illusion?
Yes.
But spending money such as will maintain space station, I mean, that's gotta carry some expectation with it, right? Be crazy if it didn't.
Yes, I don't know most of the details of all of the money. Most of it goes through our boss, Hybrid somehow. She's AI lady. She's a bit intimidating.
You ever had to do work for him through Aegis?
Yes, he asked us to come and help clean up the market district when it was getting attacked with demons and such.
Does he utilize Aegis to ward off any extraplanar entities?
No, but I have had personal interactions with him where he asks for help with those sorts of issues. There are beings that there are beings that he's had trouble with. Things that have gotten inside of his business that then get out, and he came to us looking for help. He was concerned.
The puppies or whatever that we were told about? These
Those...
little pet aberrations?
Yes, mind squids. They're... I don't like them. They're awful. I was attacked by one.
What the fuck? What did it look like?
I
mean, aside from a squid, I guess.
Like a really messed up octopus with big 3 eyes. In a triangle pattern. It's awful.
Oh,
it
yeah, that sounds...
attacks the mind.
Kind of what I was picturing. Attacks the mind?
Yes, I blacked out from it.
Is this more of that psionic stuff?
Yes, I am a scion.
Really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
One who has
We've never
the
been
means.
so lucky in our life, Max.
I guess we right underneath our
Oh
noses,
my
huh?
god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're getting towards the part of what
You
we
would be very
were
surprised.
or didn't intend to.
I have met a few. I don't know what the method by which this happens is, but we have a tendency to attract one another. I have a few friends who are also like me.
Interesting. So, sorry, they have the ability to attract each other. So psionic entities attract other psionic entities?
Yes, that's why Mikasa... No, not unless he comes looking, and... Well, I've tried to learn to protect myself from that. You'll know if he is... watching. You'll feel it. If you're looking for it.
Your eyes will start glowing or something?
No, you just start to get a headache. The eye glowing, that's just...
I get those a lot.
Iris. She doesn't talk. She communicates.
Compromise you at any point, like if you just wanted to.
You could try. I have learned to defend myself from such sort of psychic attacks. My skills lie in telepathy. The sensitivity towards the minds of others. I've learned to strengthen this skill.
Huh.
And...
Right.
Yeah. Has he caused trouble for you too? It's
No,
okay.
In fact, the reason that we haven't spoken to you guys about it before this point is precisely because we didn't want him to cause problems with us by, you know, happening
Yeah.
upon any stuff that we were dealing with.
But we are
Which it turns out he can if he can read minds.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah, that's
know.
true.
He
We're being attacked pretty regularly by
has to be
psionics, it
nearby. He
seems.
can't just, read your mind from across town, as far as I am aware.
Okay.
But if he places hands on you, or you start to get the feeling like he's been staring at you for too long without saying anything, then maybe start to worry a bit. It takes
Do you think
focus.
it's a fair assumption that a man who is very interested in not being seen as an aberration wouldn't let people know the true extent of his powers?
Oh, absolutely. He has...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Many reasons not to want people to know what he is capable of and the true extent of his capacity.
And the very powerful aberration who gets by because allegedly he defends the planet from extra-dimensional beings is also a psionic which attracts other extra-dimensional beings.
Yes, he has a tendency to,
Convenient.
Yes.
Alright.
Well, truth be told, can't really help it. I've had a few, encounters myself. Tend to attract each
Why
other,
does he
like
keep
I
the
said.
mind squids for?
Well, currently, for use in his Millennium facilities. Have you heard of them?
Are these the places where these severance things happen?
Yes. It's a product he offers, a service, more like. Millennium is...
What, trains
the
the
front
mind
part.
squids to do it for him? Like what?
They seem to be involved, though the specifics of how it works, I don't know. All I know is that they are
Okay, so the
involved to a
aberration,
degree.
which is a beacon for other aberrations to come and find, is amassing other aberrations which also serve as a beacon and also help with his massive mindfuck facilities that he uses to make all his money. Is that about right?
That is about right. There's more to it, though.
Awesome. Oh, great.
His business, MMI, it's huge. There is a labyrinth under it that I'm, at this point, fairly well convinced extends under a good portion of Zafira City.
I see. Everyone's down in the sewers recently, huh?
Lower than the sewers. We're talking miles and miles below.
That's possible.
Great.
Here?
If you've got a big enough boring machine, I suppose.
I
but yeah.
have suspicions about that
shit,
place.
I guess. I mean, there's the fucking thing. The other thing that we know about that's underground. That's part of the.
That's true.
Underground, undiscovered network. Jesus, fuck.
There sure is. Oh my fucking god, you're right. And that would have been it. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
See where I'm
god.
going
All
with
right.
that now.
Yeah,
That
I
train
do.
of
I do.
thought.
I certainly remember it. I'm following those tracks. Cool.
Have you been
Right.
in a place underground that did not seem real, but seemed like you could interact it
Not
physically?
quite, but
Not quite something like that, but
yeah,
you might be able
no.
to explain it better.
Discussion for another time.
Sure.
We, yeah, there's been a lot of things, and we really don't know what we're going to do about a lot of them, and hopefully we can talk to each other about them at some point, because, well, God, we need help.
Yeah, that's an understatement, to say the least.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah.
That's kind of
So,
why we're at our wit's end and doing this, like,
Yes.
interview
Brain is
process
fucked.
for
Do you want to take it
friends.
from here? My bad.
Basically what this is.
If you're looking to talk to people who are not involved with McKay and do not have ties to corporations and businesses, I'm probably not the best on. I keep out of most
Well,
of
there's
Zafira's
nobody that we can talk to
politics, but McKay, I
Well,
have.
there's nobody that we can really talk to that isn't connected in some way, shape, or form to somebody that is either actively
Yes.
trying to kill us or could potentially.
just understanding where people's lands and where people's allegiances are, and more importantly, what people want. I mean, that's the big one.
I think it's
It's
really
so-
just a matter of whether or not your self-interests are going to, like, put us in danger and vice versa, is really what it boils down to.
At the moment, mine should not.
Yeah, I'm not
What are
accusing,
your
I'm just
things?
saying that's...
I work for Aegis, and I'm occasionally approached by Malleus McKay.
Uh-huh. Another that
And
you...
he has you
Hmm.
help with those things.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What do you get out of that? Does he pay you?
No, he teaches. There are a few powerful scions who know how to use this skill.
So you're learning from him.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay.
I have no allegiance to him otherwise. But if he is around, I will be polite to him.
Sure.
As I would suggest anyone do.
Yeah.
Best not to get on his bedside needlessly.
Oh no, I'm running. But yeah, okay.
Maybe don't run.
I don't even know what
That
he
tends
looks like,
to,
be honest. I saw it kind of like a picture on
catch his eye.
But apart from that,
It's like holding as still as possible. If you don't move and
I'll
if you
walk
don't,
away. Briskly.
that might work a
Cool.
little better.
Understood. Cool. Understood.
If he knows he freaks you out, he's more likely to mess with you.
Oh, good.
At
Great.
least in the
awesome.
moment.
People love messing with me. Cool.
Yeah, they
yeah.
do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
That's not cool.
No, it's not. But
The
it
reason
happens
that
every day.
your skill set kind of became intriguing here is because we've been dealing with the family. Do you know who them?
Yes, I have dealt with him in the past as well. I don't like them.
So, from what we understand, what we're dealing with now, after talking with Aiden and putting together some of our own bits of information, we might be dealing with something that is more psionic than dreamscape than we previously thought. And so,
Yes.
as you can I'm sure imagine our next question is going to be something along the lines of, how can we protect ourselves from something that's psionic that's going to kidnap us in our sleep and put us into some weird mindscape and fuck with us?
Just to explain a few things. So, we know that Lorelei tried to find this place this night. Sorry, what? What's up?
Nothing,
Huh?
I just appreciate you wrapping up what I tried to say.
No, I think you made absolutely current points. I just wanted to give her more to work off, that's all.
Yeah.
I am familiar
So, the
with
reason we think it's...
what Lorelei did. I was there for the majority of it.
Yeah, well, apparently they couldn't find them in the dreamscape or the nightmare, and it's deeper than that, somewhat deeper in the conscious, that sort of kind of thing. I also got one of those weird, like talisman things off Ada that's supposed to burn up in the presence of psionics, and it did when we got abducted. And also, we think the places that we visit when we go to those dreamscapes are built on memories. At least that's what someone from within the family told us, so...
Mindscapes, dreamscapes are more or less the same. It's just a matter of how they're built, and sometimes can affect the logic that is needed to navigate them without getting lost.
Yeah. I think what's also interesting about them is that when we're in there, we kind of reflect ourselves. I remember when we were impacted by the Halloween curse, or at least when I was, we appeared as our regular selves in there, so...
Yes.
It seems to be backed up mentally rather than physically. But yeah. Huh. So, anyway...
Do something... Sorry, go ahead.
To defend. Yeah, no.
You can.
Well, is there... Yeah. My theory, I'm just gonna throw this out here. My theory is that if it is some kind of mindscape, if we have enough, I guess, willpower or something along those lines...
Focus more than anything, but yes. Not letting yourself get lost in the moment.
But can we also alter how we present so that if we need to be something bigger than what's currently trying to attack us, maybe we can defend ourselves better?
Being bigger, I have not tried. It is hard to imagine oneself as being large, but it is easier to think of and imagine weapons that you are already well familiar with. Or spells, magic, these sorts of things. If you can focus on the idea of them, rather than so much what the words are or anything, if you can remember the fine details, the more likely they are to manifest and be as strong as you want them to be. If you can learn to imagine them further, you can do a lot more. Having psionics, specifically telepathy, tends to help a lot, but only expands what you can do from what I have seen. Makes things a little easier to move around in.
Would manipulating our physical selves within this space be an adequate defense, or is there something better that we can do?
Familiarizing yourself with weapons and tools, things that are useful to you and you can hold in your hands physically. Get to know them, feel like you have an understanding of them completely, can imagine them in your mind.
Is there a way to, like, prevent just being taken at all?
Depending on the scion, no. But with some amount of training, yes, I have seen people resist. Almsky-san, he learned to resist quite a bit. He's had experiences with mindscapes on a couple of occasions now. And...
I imagine we'd need to be awake first of all, though.
Yeah, exactly. Being able to fortify ourselves in our sleep when we're not even focusing on anything is a whole different kettle of fish, right?
It can be.
Yeah.
Yes. I know Lorelei-san. She does something unusual to make sure that people can keep their minds about them, but this is something I have no understanding of. It's not...
What about a trance? I've read into meditation, and I know that trances are like a thing where you can, like, effectively go to sleep, but you are still cognizant?
I am somewhat familiar with trancing. Where I come from, elven people tend to do this a lot. They prefer not to let themselves dream without having control.
That's what the book said.
Yes.
Is that
Oh,
something
you're
about
not from around here?
Not from Zafira, no. I come from a place known as Ristov.
Oh, really?
Yes. I grew up there
Ristov?
anyways. I
Oh.
haven't lived there for some time now.
Okay. Sure. Okay, sorry. Just was curious.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That being said, yes, it is possible. When I have helped someone either to explore their mind or pull them into my own, I have them sit down and meditate. It makes the process a lot easier on me and on them.
All right.
Well, I guess this is going to lead into what I wanted to personally talk with you about.
Sure.
Oh, do you want me to go?
Well, no, because I think that you would probably benefit from maybe the meditative aspects that I'm assuming would probably go into. I wanted to ask if you would be able to maybe, I don't know, you seem very familiar with spirit stuff. And, at least you did initially. I didn't know it was psionics. I assumed it was spirit stuff.
No, it is. I am a Miko. Well, priestess now. It is part of my practice.
Sorry, do
Priestess, I practice Shinto. Have a close relationship with spirits and spirit kind. Well, actually, I'm... Sorry?
I'm just asking what is that, because I don't know any of those words and I feel like I should.
Shinto is... No. How to put
that'd be weird.
is a practice of mindfulness to your environment and the spirits that live there. It is about establishing good relations with those that come from the other side. Your people, actually. Your ancestors, anyways. Oni...
She doesn't know much about her upbringing.
It's
people at all.
fine. A number of spiritual races, as I understand, came over to the material plane many years ago. And not as many have a close connection to their ancestors anymore. It happens.
Maybe... Well...
I mean, we struggle enough with your immediate family, let alone your ancestors. I mean, is that a bridge we want to go down?
It's not necessarily a relationship with your ancestors, but with others on the other side.
I met another Oni.
You mean on the father's side?
Actually, a friend of mine, believe he has learned recently, he is half Oni. His name is Senichi. He wanted me to tell you, he says hello.
I met.
Oh,
I
that
met them,
guy.
yeah.
He was outside with me. He also works at HS. He's a very nice guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were going to introduce me to, I think, some other Onis,
I don't know what that is.
The group you work...
Aegis. I thought you said HS.
Oh,
Sorry,
no. Aegis.
As in-
Sorry.
My bad. Sorry.
Sorry if my accent is a bit of a problem.
I'm just focusing on other things. My bad. Okay, cool. Sorry.
But yes,
I'm an idiot.
my practice concerns itself closely with spirits, both of the living and dead variety.
I have no money to offer you for your services, but I desperately would love to learn.
Charge people to
Whatever I can do.
teach them
You
about
said
my
you were working on
practice.
a shrine. Can I help you build it or something?
I've had a few people offer to help. Was actually in between stuff today, though. They were very busy at business office. They say, oh, if you want to buy that building so you can do whatever you want with it, you have to fill out all these papers and have business license, and I don't have this.
Yeah, that sounds...
So I was very busy with...
Yeah, the clinic.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I can, you know. finagle.
Sure.
If you can help me figure out how to get one, I would be very grateful.
To get a business license? Or to
Mhm.
use a business license to get what you need?
Or to get one, I suppose, just in case.
Okay. I think getting a business
I am not
license
as familiar with all of this, and they seemed very nervous when I had to mention that it is sort of
something
a
in the
religious
records, but
practice,
yeah.
but it is not like religions with specific
Your
gods
business
and that sort of thing. It's
is yoga? You're a yoga instructor. That's your
What?
business.
I
Yeah.
don't know much about yoga, but I suppose.
You just meditation. That's
There
the
is a building
You can't
nearby
say-
that I'm
I
trying
mean, I
to
don't think you can
purchase.
have a business.
Was looking at it yesterday, actually. Then all of the fighting and stuff starts, and everyone starts freaking out.
basically,
So
I'm just trying to help you come up with an excuse for your business license. It doesn't need to be anything
Oh.
complicated, but it does need
Well-
to be believable so that they don't look into it too much.
I would not
Yeah,
think I
that
would.
probably works.
Would it be so bad for me to establish a shrine here? Would they not allow this?
I'm just thinking about all the red tape that you can avoid if you just do something like yoga instructor.
Oh, I don't know. I have a license to practice here in Zafira. Otherwise, they say no. We would arrest you if you start telling people about spirits and stuff. Oh,
If you're trying to apply for like credit in order to be able to buy a building, they want to make sure you're running a business that'll make money back. And if you're running a charitable religious establishment, that might not be the easiest. But you know,
maybe. I don't know. I just don't want people looking at what we are doing and thinking there is something wrong with it and telling us we need to
yeah, no,
get
probably
rid of
committing
it all.
fraud probably wasn't the best route for it, to be honest. But you know, that's all good.
Well, but yoga is inclusive of everything else.
Is it? I don't know.
I came up with yoga just as like a short suggestion. We can look up for different
Oh.
options.
Either way, if you have any advice or can assist, it seems today might have been a bad day to try because they are all freaking out over the fighting and all of this happening, so most people are not even there at the office apparently.
I heard there was a real ruckus. Something about a lockdown or something?
Yes, an
The
industrial.
border? Oh,
Oh wait, I
Yeah, I
saw
saw
that.
that.
Yeah, Lead Foundry.
there was a lot of people
basically-
posting about it on. Yeah.
Lead Foundry posted an announcement, and they like fucking joined forces with God knows who, and just went through the industrial
Yeah.
district and apparently waylaid a
Yeah.
bunch of fucking buildings and residences, and they're just gonna fucking replace them. But there's
Yeah.
no way that they're not gonna charge people.
Absolutely, they're gonna
Anyways,
slam him with
sorry.
that. Yeah,
All
no.
those people that just lost their homes as a result of that, they're fucked.
That is awful. What the heck?
Well, there's no way they're just gonna do it for charity, right? They're just gonna slap them with a high-interest fucking like loan or something for the cost of rebuilding their property, not give them
You
a
think Lead
chance, and they'll
Foundry's
be in
just gonna
debt to
give
Lead Foundry for the rest of their
People a
life.
bunch of free houses.
Yeah, of all people.
That would be, yeah, very unlike them if other things I have heard are true.
Anyways, we can talk all day about how fucking awful that is. This is a good thing, and I appreciate it a lot. And if I can help you in any way, I'm going to do that.
Sure. And in the meantime, if you want help in learning how to better achieve a meditative state, and if you want to try working with Mindscape, is something I am willing to do.
Oh my god, please. Yeah. Yes, thanks.
I have quite a bit of experience with Mindscapes at this point, so I am happy to try to teach others how to navigate and protect themselves if they ever happen to find themselves in one.
The only thing that I can say is that we can't. Fuck. We're broke as fuck.
That's okay.
Uh.
The work I do
On
for
that
Aegis,
point-
they pay me well enough anyway, so I don't often feel like I should ask for anything in return.
Quick question. Sorry. Yeah, well, just before we cross that bridge, have you ever heard of like shit happening in like mindscapes that let's say, for example, someone in a mindscape got stabbed. Have they ever woken up with, like, a healed new scar? Or, like, left the mindscape with, like, a new physical injury? Or is it all in the head?
It's all in the head. At least I've never seen someone have a physical wound, though injury sustained within.
Could you inspect the wound?
I guess.
It's rather old. Like a month or two, maybe?
I suppose so, but
I mean, it was pretty much healed when we woke up.
Well,
this is to say that I suppose it could be entirely possible if you're connecting yourself to a powerful spiritual entity. There is always possibility that they might have some means to inflict the wounds on you, but
We should probably just be blunt. Long story short, we died once.
Yeah.
In one of these mindscapes and woke up with a scar while I had one set up.
Was it one of the dreams involving the family?
Sure was.
Okay. I have heard stories of entities, different yokai, powerful, that affect your dreams and hunt you down. So it seems entirely possible, but it is not something I have seen before.
Consider whether or not there was something like that.
Yes.
Fucking yokai.
Considered many things and then quickly stopped trying to think about them as much as possible. So, yeah, great. Yeah, no, it's still a fuck situation, so, yeah.
Yeah.
But we have, you, at least, and that's more than we've had in a long time. Thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Sorry for kind of like awkwardly making you stand in a doorway for like an hour.
It's okay, it's not the worst thing someone's had me experience in one of these rooms. Actually, this is often, I think, the room that
We don't know how to have normal
Monk
conversations.
Poiton lets me borrow.
Kind of.
We kind of forgot how to do that, yeah. Also, I never did it,
Yeah, we've been
ever,
running
so.
for so long.
It's been a long time. Yeah, 6
All
months,
of our
I think we've been on the run
conversations have
in some way or another.
Consisted with
Oh.
we're either talking to the people that are trying to kill us and pleading with them not to, we're either talking about trying to, we're planning to defend our. It's just been non-stop dealing with threats. That it's incredibly new and kind of scary to ask, number one, for help and trust somebody, and even further ask for
You
like
haven't
training.
blown up a district, have you? The last person we asked for help blew up a district and then sold us out.
No.
Not in that.
No, I don't think I can blow up anything.
Awesome. Cool, that's good.
Almost got blown
That's a
up
good
once,
start.
though.
I like
was,
that about
was
you.
a bad day.
Yeah.
I'm just really
Not
I
all
think
bad
we're
days
both-
the same, it seems. Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
just say
yeah, go ahead.
I think we're both so fucking awkward with this because I'm really keyed up because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to trust you or Aiden, and it was like a complete deflation of all the worries, and I'm like grappling with that. Sorry. I'm glad you're cool. I didn't
thank
think
you.
that you weren't. We've talked before, but it's just like we haven't really gotten to talk in a lot of a major amount.
I am usually focused
Once
on
again.
work when I am here, so I'm sorry for this.
I've seen you. You're so stoic.
Thank you.
You stand outside of either the Rip and Chip or the bar and you're like watching everyone in your demean. It's very, I guess, serene and imposing or something.
Try. Part of is if you look imposing, you know, big scary, people are less likely to mess with you and others in the street if they know you are there keeping watch on them. But also, I'm usually quite focused on keeping an eye on things. I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
No, I get
You
it.
were
I
looking
was,
at your watch. I'm sorry for keeping you longer.
My watch? I'm not wearing a watch.
Sorry, I
She's not
thought
wearing
I
a
saw
watch.
you look at. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah. No, she just got hurt knuckles. They're probably itching her.
Sorry, my bad.
How did
A
that
little
happen,
bit.
by the way? It really looks like you got
Got into a fight.
de-stressing on a... Oh, I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It was necessary. It was a bit of a bad day. No.
Sorry.
No, not... Well,
Well, we're kind of like on a crash out.
they
soon, so-
did try to kill us, so... It was work with
Oh,
ages.
Fine, good to know that happens to everyone else as well, huh?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was fine up until spooky things start showing up and start
Spooky?
shooting things at us. I don't really know what they
Spooky
were. Yes.
That's concerning.
Aberration, I think, of some sort. That
More of those. Awesome. Aberration's the word of the day, huh? Okay, cool. Yeah?
well,
Mind
it
squids, or-
is. No, spooky yellow guys with big things on their arms. I thought they were friendly at first. They weren't doing anything, just sort of watching us. And then there were multiple of them. Work with ages. It happens. Aberration is a very stupid word anyways. It's just a word that means thing that is hard to define.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gathered that.
We think they might have used to
If
have
something's
been
aberrant,
something
doesn't
else.
mean
but
there's
we
something
don't
wrong
know.
with them. Like they're a normal thing that's been corrupted or something. Oh fuck! I shouldn't have said that. Fuck.
Maybe, maybe not. I've heard it used to describe many things that were never normal in the first place.
Huh. Okay. Well, there you go.
People also seem to
I was
misuse words a
thinking I was
lot,
being clever
so...
and using the technical term.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm probably one of them.
Creepy
Yeah,
dudes.
cool.
With gun.
Yeah, creepy dudes with,
hands.
with gun things on their arms.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. And you punched them.
A couple of them, yes. They were shooting at my squad mates, so I tried to block shots and then also sneak behind them to disrupt
with your
them.
Fists?
No. No. Well, a little bit. There was another one, that was shooting lightning, and that's where the burns on my arms came from.
So you punched the lightning?
No, I punched a man who is shooting lightning from staff he is holding, and he was very tough. I think he was some sort
Okay.
of military person once, and then became not that anymore. It was very scary.
Oh. Yeah, I imagine so. I'm
He had
sorry
a
about
gun.
that.
It was very surprising.
Yeah.
He sort of
He had
just
a
pulled out the
lightning
gun
staff
and then...
a gun?
Yes.
That dude was a real Swiss Army knife, huh? Okay, cool. It's always
Yeah.
fucking lightning. You notice that?
It's always
Everyone's
lightning.
got fucking lightning power.
I hate
Every
lightning, it
single fucking
hurts.
time. I fucking
I'm
can't
so tired of
stand it.
lightning.
I've had enough,
It makes
honestly.
my hair stand up more than it is. I
It
have an afro
really
half
hurts
the time.
and damages my internal circuitry. But yeah, no, apart from that, other
Also
yeah,
that, it's like really deadly.
yeah.
Circuitry? Wait,
Yeah.
are you synthetic?
Legally, but not really complicated. Long story.
Okay, well, I am friendly with synthetics, so McVighton is like my best friend.
Okay,
So,
yeah, no, I
nothing
probably
to-
shouldn't have said that. No, I'm not really synthetic, but I'm also... Long story. Long story.
We'll
yeah,
probably get
another
into it
time
when
maybe.
we do a meditative session, to be honest.
Okay, no, that's
Cool.
fine.
If you want.
You're not. You do not have to tell me anything, honestly.
Yeah, no,
it's not a matter
okay.
of like not really not wanting to share it. It's just like it's a lot.
Long, painful story? Yeah.
No, I just understand people have things they maybe don't want to talk about all the time.
Sure. Well, I mean, I offered it,
We
so...
actually we really don't get an opportunity to do that besides just explaining to everybody our
What, talk to
woes.
people? That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it really sucks. You know, last time I
We've
was
only
talking
ever
to...
gotten an opportunity to talk to people about like all the things that are trying to kill us. We don't really. get a chance to,
Imagine
like,
just hanging
relate to
out
people.
and not just decompressing from a near-death experience. That would be crazy, right?
Oh my god.
I like
Yeah.
hanging
I mean,
out.
the only thing that we've really done is like we'll get high with Marcus on occasion.
That's
That's been,
true,
like,
which we
twice.
need to do again soon.
Twice.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
been 6
am
months.
familiar. Well, Marcus seems very nice. His head is a little...
He is very nice.
Odd at times, though. He has
But
some...
he's been through a lot.
has
There's the whole guilt about what happened to his
baggage.
surrogate son and all that sort of stuff.
I did not know who they were. His friends and family, that they just sort of showed up in his head a little bit, and it was a little awkward because did not want to ask too many questions. He seemed very, very sad about it, though.
Yeah, no, I kind of asked him the full story, and he kind of told me about it, and yeah, no, makes a lot of sense to Marcus. I mean, that's the big thing. I used to think he's crazy, but now I know the story. He makes a scary amount of sense. Would be easier for him if he was crazy, to be honest, I think, but, you know. Yeah.
Marcus is good people. If you do get a chance to ever talk to him a little bit more, I would recommend he's...
I just try to be nice to him whenever I get the chance. He seems very sad.
I just can't sing.
Just need someone to be nice.
He's been our only fucking friend.
He's like been the one consistent person. You know, it's...
Despite
Well, not a Nath, I suppose. But yeah.
Well, Nath too, yeah.
Yeah, when he's not sitting down, which is most of the time. Old fuck. But yeah, cool. It's true. Oh well. I think she's chasing Flurry around most of the time nowadays. He definitely seems more lively since the pack thing. But yeah, that's all good.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that would happen, you know. So, Freddy-chan as Little Bird now. Very confusing.
To be fair, like, I mean, I kind of get it. They made a pact. They got parts of each other or something. I don't know how that works, but it happened and it makes sense. Kind of.
I am more confused by what sort of...
The horrible issue with his... sorry?
Oh, I'm just unsure of what sort of pack it is.
Oh, he's a
familiar.
familiar.
Like, a familiar would imply either Fururi-chan, very powerful wizard, knows how to contract a familiar, or is like warlocks, you know, where they sell themselves, or...
God. Seemed to describe him as a god. Said his name was Loki or something?
I have heard of this. I saw him. He was a real jerk.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how that happened. He was a bird, and then the bird was made a familiar, and then he broke up with Captain Dickhead because he kept telling him to do a load of evil shit. And then he was dying because he had no fucking mana supply. And now he's kind of worked something out with Flurry, I guess, which is probably, like, best case scenario.
Oh, yes. Furry-chan's very, very sweet.
Yeah.
They share mana now, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Well, he doesn't have any of his own.
It's good for her too if they are
So
having
he
to
uses
share. She's
hers.
always having too much and it overflows sometimes. It's very scary when that happens.
Oh,
no, she doesn't like
well,
it.
then that would be perfect.
That self-rights,
'Cause then that
yeah.
would mean that he's like offloading all that excess.
Her magic tends to overwhelm
so-
her and
I'm finding out so
she does
much
not
today.
like how it feels. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a new
no.
feeling.
Well, you know, I'm glad that worked out for her. I didn't actually talk. I had no idea who Flurry was. Like, for the longest time, and then all of a sudden I was on a spaceship fucking putting my life at risk in an operation to save her. Which was a thing.
I
but, you know, that was
heard
fun.
about it. Very scary sounding.
Yeah.
I will forget to mention that you were there. I don't want to
fine.
ever
Yeah, no worries. Everybody
get
else
anyone in
fucking does
trouble.
on the street. Honestly,
Yeah.
day after I came back, like literally the day of, as people getting off the spaceship, people were out in the street just saying, you know, "Hi, I saw you on the ship. What were you doing?" And there was corporates walking around just taking names and records. Honestly, Fox Tech probably has a complete record of everyone who went on that ship.
That would not surprise.
Can't wait for them to sell us all out to Leap Foundry in order to leave the waterfront alone. That'll be great, right?
All these,
Only a matter of time. Sure.
If there
that's
is
what Vice
anything
doing,
I
probably.
have learned being down here is if you're going to do something like that, cover yourself completely, do not talk like a normal person, and don't talk about it later
That's
to
the thing.
anyone.
I'd never even
Everybody
done
did
anything like
all
that
of that?
before.
Everybody did all of that except for the last part, which is crazy.
Yeah, the last part was really a struggle. They kind of forget that, like, you know, everyone and their mother around here seems to have a link to some sort of operation. Yeah. You know, that's fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you for your time. We're probably keeping you over long and you're very busy.
It's alright.
You know.
It's better than having to wait in a line all day just to talk to someone behind the desk and be told, oh, you need to have all of these things already before you come here.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
I had to help. In order for me to work at the clinic, I had to go through all the paperwork that he didn't fill out and help with that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
So yeah,
what that
I can
was?
help you with figuring out all the preliminary. Do you have mail that has an address here, basically?
Not here. Don't have a. Yeah, I think yes, Pio.
That's good enough.
I don't have a normal house yet.
Kind of funny.
Kind of considering finding one. Don't have citizenship anywhere. So.
I'm going off hers
I
and
can
I
help with
fake
that.
my own.
Yeah.
No,
Someone
we got a place
mentioned becoming citizen
right on
as
a
a
fucking
Fira,
flight
but,
line, but, yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that yet.
Oh yeah, being accessible on a public record is awesome. Not. But yeah.
Yeah. If you want to use a different address than something that would be actually linked to you, then you could use the clinic, theoretically. Nothing's gonna... whatever, I don't care. It's a clinic. It's a clinic that doesn't even have my name on it, so... Yet, maybe. Maybe he'll be nice
Depends.
one day.
I
and
don't
just
know.
Decide to give it over.
Man, that's. I mean, you feeling okay? That's pretty well wishing, don't you think?
I'm just trying to be a little...
Omski-san is a very strange man
Sure,
sometimes.
sorry.
Very generous, even when it would get him into trouble. Or put him into very
Sorry,
bad
who?
situation. Humsky.
Oh, I'm talking
Oh,
about
we're
the
talking about a
clinic.
different clinic.
Oh.
Yeah, that I work in now. It's off Copper Street.
Oh. I'm
it's just,
somewhat familiar with the area. Humsky's girlfriend lives over there. She's nice.
Yeah, it's not the sink or swim. It's...
Yeah. We ended
street
up
over
having
from
to
Copper Street.
leave that place very quickly, and we're very concerned about many of the Stormbringers who are still there, because I think that a lot of them are actually genuinely good people who are being swayed by a very, very powerful and evil woman into doing something which will increasingly likely kill them. We learn more about that every day.
Yeah.
So we wanted to be close by so we could support where we could.
No, I understand the concern. I had hoped maybe she would try to turn a new page or
Oh yeah, we went into that.
try to
Let me put it this
be
way.
better.
There's no fixing.
We were around her a lot. Like, we did combat training with her and she punched me in the face a lot. But the, only time we ever saw her smile was when she was considering mass murder. Or thinking about things that could call mass murder. Or anything else. And that's before we get into the whole necromancy and soul-stealing affair. And that's before we get into the... Yeah, we'll talk about that some other time. Do you know what? That's great.
Yeah.
Maybe something else.
That's fine.
Yeah, cool.
Oh yeah.
Cool, yeah, awesome. Do you know
sounds
what
like things
Plague
that
Lord
not.
is?
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
Don't know much.
That was her best
I
friend.
don't want to touch any of that. Necromancer's
And she has
very,
his
very
powers.
bad.
She wears his crown.
I have not seen her in quite a while, so I did not know this.
No,
that
she
is
keeps it hidden.
horrifying.
It's true. The first person she could ever relate to was the mass murdering psychopath who started the purges across Saphira and other places besides. And now she carries on his legacy. It's beautiful, really.
That is...
Sorry. We'll have a conversation sometime, I'm sure. But yeah.
awful to hear. I'd hope she would,
Yeah.
try to be better.
Sorry. It's just funny watching other people reel with that information. Because, yeah,
It's
it's a
true.
lot.
And people give us
It's
shit
true.
for reeling with this information when we learn it. And all of a sudden it's like, Max, you're so fucking paranoid. You just jump at everything. You're a scaredy cat. I mean, for fuck's sake. Eating souls? Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Not paranoid.
I was
That's
just gonna go in the...
necromancers. Awful stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Imagine they walk across the street and they just get hit by a car because that's a thing that consistently happens because I guess they don't know how to look left or right still.
They don't know how to do many things in the Stormbringers. Did you see? Did I tell you about the girl who was part of the Stormbringers who was just flagging everyone on the street with a fucking rifle? She was wearing like a fucking handbag, magazine in and loaded. Yeah, the fucking unicorn girl. Jesus Christ, prime Stormbringer material.
She's... how to put... she is not as stupid as she acts all the time.
That's great. Oh, so she was intentionally pointing a fucking assault rifle at my nuts. Well, that's awesome.
I have worked with her. She is sometimes that stupid, sometimes not. It is surprising.
Okay, well, it was only half the time she was doing it intentionally. I'm warming to her.
Please do not. I'm
not going to fucking agitate them. We can't even talk to them anymore without Athena fucking breathing down our necks going, why are you talking to my Stormbringers? You're trying to take them away from me. Fuck.
Didn't you say they were coming to you looking for leadership or something?
We were at one stage. She set us up to fail and made us their heads of security. We did a security assessment on the whole place, found out that the whole swimmer sink is a complete fucking shit show that's just waiting to fall over. Literally, you could take out the place with a single grenade if you knew what I knew, right? Let alone the rest of the hardening and the other areas. No magic resistance, no fucking tech setup or anything else like that.
That's not even an
I'm seriously not over-exaggerating. I'm being very serious. So we make a load of like fucking recommendations to Athena, right? And we're like, hey, all these Stormbringers that you apparently like, and like they're your family and you want to keep them safe or anything, here's a load of basic bullshit you should do in order to fix it. And she doesn't give us any thought whatsoever. And then all of a sudden this guy comes on site, and this guy I flag up instantly, go, man, this guy is a threat. She doesn't ignore me, doesn't want to have, Mike doesn't want anything to fucking do with it. He suddenly goes fucking nuclear in the middle of the goddamn place, would have killed me if I hadn't run. And that's just after she let the head of the PR head for the police force into her secret illegal fucking fighting ring in order to profile the whole place, minutes away from like a big secret that those guys are trying to keep under wraps and all that sort of shit. And then it fucking... Mike goes nuclear, exactly as I feared he might. The whole fucking place is taken out. Like there's people with
tall guy.
That's his name. I don't know. There's probably lots of Mikes in the
really has a problem with stealing and is all about computers and such.
I don't fucking know. Well, he is a net runner, right? He suddenly went nuclear.
Might be the same guy I know.
Everyone in the fucking building with cybernetics. We ended up having to spend all of our goddamn money in order to put him up in a hotel overnight because fucking. Okay, so he decided he was gonna have this big old fucking stage fight. He just goes absolutely nuclear. We're talking fires hacks all over the goddamn arena like wide. That thing is not protected. It's just a fucking cage behind glass and everything. So everyone and their mother with cybernetics all of a sudden has this crazy things going as he instantiates a fucking data wraith from the deep net out of the place. Athena's immediately like, you remember how I told you that she's like only smiling when she's talking about killing a lot of people? She's like, ooh, wow, shiny new thing I can murder people with. So we're saying, hey, can we get him out of there? This guy is an active fucking risk to everyone in this goddamn building. Like, he can keep him locked down. He just can't be on site. But, and then we end up having to pay for everybody else to get out of the way. They all of a sudden declare us as persona non grata because I had to run because if I'd have stayed on site, Mike going nuclear would have killed me. Ref cybernetic thing I mentioned earlier, synth thing, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, no, she set us up to fail, didn't listen to any of our goddamn attention, and loads of the Stormbringers nearly died as a result. And now we know that she's part of a campaign which is just gonna get more of them fucking killed as she marches them into danger because, believe it or not, instant reaction lightning shark nuclear warhead girl doesn't understand what it's like to be mortal. Sorry, I'm venting.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
I can...
but yeah.
It's okay. Sometimes you need to shout about things. I get it. I have my moments as well.
We have been hiding in the sewers for fucking ages.
We can't even do that anymore.
We can't even do that anymore because there's mold and fucking ball cultists and all the fucking rest of it walking around. So we can't even fucking walk through the goddamn shitter without fear of being fucking taken up on. Up here we've got Foxtech breathing down our neck near constantly, and when it's not that, fucking Horizon is onto me for some fucking reason.
Horizon?
And now Millie's been hurt. Yeah.
The crazy looking
what that's
dude
about.
who's really loud, creepy mask.
That's the one. I really love crazy
All the
Netrunners.
wires.
They're so awesome, right? Everybody, yeah, that's the one. Or at least I suspect it is.
Okay.
Something I put together, but fuck. Anyway, story for another time, I guess. Either way, yeah,
Yeah, can you believe there's still more to it?
there's a lot more.
If you ever care to hear it. It's
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
We completely just dumped everything on you, and I feel really bad.
It's alright.
Everything?
You're not
That wasn't
responsible
half
to
of
do
it.
anything.
I keep my nose out of most of it, to be honest, purely because
recommend
just
it,
haven't
honestly.
had an opportunity to talk to like.
No, it's over my head.
It's so nice being able to talk around the meat rack for once. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We just come here time and time again trying to relax, and every time we end up hiding behind the fucking building. I mean, I was here yesterday, and the goddamn family were walking down the main street. Literally came off the teleporter,
about
walked
that.
around the corner, and they were just walking down the road.
Yeah, no, that is incredibly concerning that they were showing their faces around here. Last time we saw them, they were trying to kill us.
Yeah.
So.
Are we,
still are.
Well, yeah, they still are. Are we like allowed to defend ourselves?
Oh, of course.
Like if
Security
someone
will
were
not stop you from, pulling weapon to defend yourself. If someone is attacking you, please defend yourself.
Sounds
Just
good.
try to disengage as quickly as you can. Run away, try to find someone from security, step in.
They have dangerous psychic powers. We have to shoot first.
That's what I'm saying.
We know they're actively hunting us. They're called personality hunters. Their whole thing is that they, basically the whole idea is that they assign you a personality hunter. This guy goes on a hunt. They try and get you. Basically the idea is to psychically break you down through torture and other sorts of methods in order for you to become compliant. Then agree to a load of things. Then eventually they put a mask on your head, sew it on, and then something eats your face off, and they instantiate one of their own kind over you. And that's
So
how
I
they
was wondering what
reproduce.
that was all about. Yes.
Yeah, well, now you know.
Yeah, we found out about some of that
Yeah.
stuff a long time ago when Foxtech was trying to push
Crazy,
into
right?
the area and was trying to get us to agree to all
Yep.
sorts of deals. And then the family stuff started to happen and they did not
Crazy,
like
the
us
Fox
because
mask.
we
People
were
are using
telling them
Foxtech
no.
as a mask. It's so on the nose.
yeah.
That fucker thinks he's so
The
fucking
long
clever.
nose.
I don't
The
know.
long nose.
They claim that they have separated, but it has not done anything to make me want to trust them yet.
There's a lot to that story. But yeah, no.
It's
You-
like a.
You can't trust
they-
anyone in there right now. We're working on it.
I'm sure that they want to separate, but they're not separated.
Nope. We should go if people are making noises out of the lobe.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Either
Anyway, we
way,
probably kept you long enough.
Mindscape,
Sorry.
if you ever need someone here, if you're worried about your safety, please come and find me. I'm not going to blow up a street, but I am good at, taking hits and
That's good.
not getting
You really,
hurt.
I
So
laugh, but you have no idea how like relieving it actually is to hear that.
yeah. Oh,
Honestly,
and
I'm
if
just happy you can't blow up a block. Street's a great midpoint.
yeah, I can't do that. I can make my hands cold. I
Nobody
can
should.
push things around a little bit, but no. If you ever need a private place to talk, it's not entirely private because I will still be able to hear you, but telepathy very good for talking
so
to someone
Iris is
without.
listening?
Yes, but they really don't. They don't talk. They can't. I've never heard.
Okay.
Well, okay, maybe when we first met, I heard a word from them, but no, I sort of
Okay.
just get feelings.
Interesting.
Like
Okay,
they were
cool.
Very happy
Is any other part of
to
you
trust
haunted as
us.
well? Do you have like a have toey in your left toe or
No.
scapula?
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool. Okay, sure. So it's just the eyes.
Well, we are If you see the glowing, you'll know. It's
Okay.
all over.
Oh, wow, you got haunted out, huh?
It is as close to being possessed, I think, as one could be without actually being possessed. It's like we are stuck together
Infested?
and can't
Oh.
unstick. They saved my life when I was little, but we
that's
don't know how
nice.
to separate.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah,
Long-standing
we get
thing,
along
then.
now, though. It's all right.
Well, I'm glad. How does one have an argument with their own eyes?
You would be surprised. We don't always agree on everything. There are things they don't like and things.
They're really going crazy.
Okay, sure.
They like
Are they
being
upset right
acknowledged. No, they're quite happy.
I see.
They don't like being acknowledged. Oh, they do like being acknowledged.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I.
They
hi,
can't
Iris.
talk, so I have to communicate for them.
Oh, is it Morse code? I can try and
Can they
decipher
hear
that,
us?
I guess.
I don't think so.
They-
Yes,
yeah.
they can. Very much so. They hear and see everything I
Are they
see.
hearing through your eyes, or do you have someone in your ears that's also like kind of talking Irish, and it's kind of like a Chinese whisper situation?
I think it's more like they're in my brain, but they.
okay.
What the fuck is a Chinese whisper?
I think
have
it's
no
called
idea.
telephone in other parts of the world.
Oh.
Iris, do we want to do the glowing thing?
Okay. That's what we call it.
It'll be easier to explain that you're
My part of the
everywhere.
district, I guess. Yeah. It's nice. My eyes glow as well sometimes, but that's only when I'm computing things, and it's because I had my other ones ripped out.
Oh.
Yeah.
They actually help me out
eyes
with
just glow.
focusing and expressing our power. It's
They can't be that good at it. I mean, you have to wear glasses still.
I've been wearing glasses for a very long time.
Okay.
I just have bad eyesight.
Okay. Well,
but
you know, hopefully Iris helps with that.
oh wait, no. Mental focus.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. I was
They're
just
they're
like,
they're
okay,
they're everywhere.
Sure. Cool. Yeah.
Like sharing my body with
All right.
someone else. It's I don't know.
Huh.
They've never been able
don't
to
think
express
so.
control, so it's
Cool.
Try to understand.
yeah.
Man, loads of people with other people in their heads.
It does seem to be a consistent thing that happens. We've worked
I'm
things
gonna-
out, Iris and I, but
Pay attention to that a lot now. Every time your eyes glow. I'm gonna be like, are they saying? Are they like disapproving?
well, we were hoping maybe doing the
Or is
glowing
it?
thing
Sorry.
maybe might
I
help
said
him
they.
understand it's not just my eyes that they have. They're everywhere.
Oh.
Here. We are
Oh.
two in one body. It's
Huh.
I don't know.
Is something?
Did they
No.
give you privacy? I was just asking more invasive questions.
Proud of you.
I guess sort of ignoring it. I mean, not really. Everything I see, they see, and everything I hear, they hear, and we talk.
You just gotta accept
pretty
it. You've
often.
lived with it for this long.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's okay. They keep me company and help me not lose my mind. Dealing with my case on and all that.
Honestly,
it's very nice to have
Something
backup.
like that. Yeah.
It goes two ways, you
We
know.
had to tell. We had to tell Magpie when we were finished up, right? I seem to remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so
They'll
then we
want
can
the key back if they did not give it to you. Then not
They
to
didn't give us a
worry.
key, no, so I guess they need to lock it themselves.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for your time.
No, of course. No problem.
Do you like noodles? Like,
I
I don't know. I like the noodles here.
suppose depends on the kind, or what sort of food I'm in the mood for, but usually.
Interesting.
Oh, that is what that is.
Oh, Magpie told me this.
Aiden was mentioning it too.
She made it to document her understanding of how the planes are set up.
Huh.
You have the inner planes.
So it's a map?
Sort of.
Huh.
You have the inner planes, the outer planes, and then the great outer planes in the astral sea. And then some other stuff that gets a little harder to explain. The farther outside you go, the weirder stuff gets.
Does this mean anything to you?
Yeah,
Am I making
actually.
noises like it means something to you?
Well, the
Okay.
astral fucking whatever the fuck she just said, whatever you just said.
Astral sea?
Well, that's where Malleus is from or whatever?
No, he's like more like,
mom has talked about it.
if we're in here, and things like, elemental beings. Well, so there are
My mom sucks.
material
and she kind of,
plane,
like, controls her own pocket dimension that she uses as a person.
Feywild,
I think that
and
she's just
what they call, I hear a couple of names for it now, but Underdark, Shadowlands, that sort of thing.
I've heard of
Then you have the ethereal plane, you have the elemental planes. I've heard people refer to this space as the in-between, sort of like a barrier
As long as they're not magic books.
that keeps things separated. And then all of the purple here is astral sea.
Wait,
and
so these barriers are tangible?
yes,
That you said what? They can.
you have
I
to
didn't
pass
know
through them.
that.
Like the ethereal plane is like a barrier plane between the inner planes
Barriers can
and
be
the elemental
compromised.
planes.
What happens if like shit starts to leak into the other planes?
Bad things. I heard about what
Malleus,
happened
apparently.
with. Well, that was what I was going to get to. This plane, I think we referred to as. I forget now. Oh gosh. We had a couple names for it. People don't often agree on what to call things. But I knew someone who said that they helped stop a leak. There is a place known as they call the Void out here. And the further out you get, the stranger things get, and the further you get to the rest of the far plains, and it's awful place. You don't want to be there. And then
I spoke to someone from the Void recently. That was weird.
I have heard many things about this. I've heard it referred to as place of crystal, beyond the crystals, that sort of thing. I met someone. They're very scary, but not awful. They just sort of like to watch. I think it's all like big game to them, who would effectively be from here. Or all
Who
of
were they?
this.
What was their name?
They had no name, so I
God?
just went. No, I called them Kurigari. Yes, they were always
delicious.
very. I guess. You would not want to eat
sounds
her.
like
I feel like she would give you a stomach ache. Aberration, being, type sorts of thing. She claimed to be from beyond the crystal. Or from beyond the crystals, and was like a messenger of a sorts. I call her Kurigari because she is always so shadowy and gloomy looking. She would keep to herself and just watch people from different places, like the roof. She would also walk into corners and just disappear.
I guess I shouldn't really be that surprised that something like that would find. You saw them in Zephyra?
Aye.
I mean, I guess it makes sense that Zephyra is such a fucking hotspot for everything that something like that would want to observe it.
People mess
That's
with a lot
insane.
of things
I don't
here,
know.
and
Massive life force,
it's not very stable.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Nakbaitan, I cannot remember. What did we call this one?
That one is the Abyss.
Ah, yes. Oh, yes. I remember a story about this place. Something about, I don't know if this is literal or not, but someone takes a seed of evil and drops it into the astral sea, and it stretched the fabric of reality and created like a dark hole that just kept growing forever. Apparently it's where demons come
I'm
from.
not a fairy tale for that. I didn't realize it was real.
I don't know. Some of the stories are very literal, and some are very not. I don't know what a seed
Feels
of
like
evil.
an opposing children's story.
We're
to keep me
finished
in
with the
line.
room, Magpie. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's.
It is being used for its purpose.
I did not expect to find out any of this today.
No, it's been a real fact find.
And I'm still processing it.
But yeah.
Aegis has a tendency to have to deal with beings, mostly from these ones, honestly, but like.
I heard it's a. Like it people can visit.
Sure, sometime. Just let me know when, and I can put a request to have
I would
visitors.
prefer to stay away from the gaping ass crack of evil, if that's possible. The abyss doesn't
Aegis.
necessarily sound like the best
Not the
place.
fucking.
Oh,
No,
Aegis.
no.
I don't know what you were talking about.
We are
Okay,
not the
sure.
evil people. I can assure. Very strange people, though. You will want to be prepared. There are some very normal people, like
on the symbol. I mean,
Andre.
I mean, it's. I don't want to fucking deal with that. All right.
I have a message for you, Sakoto.
So?
Actually says that he misses you and says that you should hang out with him at some point and get cream
We
soda.
just hung out yesterday. How is he already missing? Oh my gosh. I will try to find him.
More people being abducted?
But yes, I know some of the names of some of these, but Aegis has had to deal with different beings from many of them finding their way here where they should not be, and we either have to try to push them back to where they belong or close whatever doorways they made along the way. It's scary stuff.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Had to deal with a lot of demons.
Down somewhere. I'd have to look through all my books though.
I'd have to take some time to remember. All I remember is Hezekiah Sensei is from there. Elysium.
Who?
Yes. He works for Aegis. He was, well, that plane was attacked some time ago, and a lot of people displaced. He was one of them. Now he works for Aegis, and he taught me how to defend myself. Powerful beings. Something about angels. A bunch of
sub-reality?
Yeah. Well, when you have an entire plane and different gods have rule over many of these are outer planes. The situations are if you think about it too long, it can happen. Yes.
Zephyr City seems so insurmountable.
It really
and that
does.
just made it so trivial.
This one is hell.
Oh,
Get to
great!
Yes.
So
The Nine
hell's real.
Hells.
I'm gonna deep this out.
Oh, that one I remember is where you find the tree of Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil? I think. Hard to pronounce.
Is that a...
It's where Nathiel song comes from.
Is that the world tree? That's where Nathiel comes from?
Yes. Nathiel song. I have fought creatures. I think it's one of these two. Where the hunts take place, where Zavamir song was from. A place with nothing but massive creatures that people spend their time hunting, and it's sort of their religion now.
Oh, like the ball cultists. They
Sort
just hunt
of.
people all the time.
Not people, but massive creatures.
This one is Mechanus. It is the plane of absolute order. It's like a big machine.
I have heard strange stories, but none of them are consistent.
And then, conversely, over here, I had trouble with my studies. I think I might have fucked it up and gotten the symbols backwards, but one of these are Limbo, which is the realm of absolute chaos. It sits on the direct opposite.
What's the symbol on the back of your head?
Oh, that is an alchemical symbol. It is the one for the Philosopher's Stone. A source of infinite potential. I figured it was a cool thing to paint on myself, to be honest.
Cool. Well, like it's just a big thinking rock. Guess, you know.
Pretty much.
Wow.
I know that one. Seven Heavens of Mount Celestia. I don't remember what this one is called, but I recall the symbol is, it is a place, two divided, like a planet. And in the very center of the plane is two mountains that come together and are separated by only several feet. At least that is the story anyways. I have never been there.
Utopia, but I don't think
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's right.
I don't remember.
Where would you place something like creation in this, if at all?
All of it, really. If what the stories.
Plane, which is where we are.
Oh, story I had heard was that all of the gods at some point in time came together and created everything inside.
Yeah.
Like
We've
architects.
seen the creation of a universe, and I guess there was a lot of elements involved in that, so yeah.
But it's also why a bunch of the gods hate each other, because they all want to claim ownership of that, I guess?
I think we've seen the building blocks for what this is, but
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I didn't know.
What I thought.
I had no understanding of any of this. I knew that there were different planes, but I didn't number one know how many.
Prime material plane.
And
we are. This is the Feywild, and this is the Shadowfell.
Oh, Shadowfell. That was the other name I had forgotten.
Shadowfell.
Yes, spooky
Not
place.
Underdark. Shadowfell, or also Underdark?
Some people call it the Underdark. Again, some of these places have multiple names.
Well, I guess there's Underdark and Shadowfell down, so I guess they both mean the same thing in different dialects, but yeah. Huh.
I think the Underdark is like the area on this plane where the Shadowfell sort of bleeds in. It's very underground, I think, maybe? I might be wrong on that.
I have no idea. I mean, we're learning from you.
I'm not in specifics.
But yeah.
Trying to get research on the planes is so fucking hard because no one agrees on how it works. It was an entire debate whether to do the Great Wheel or...
At the end of
Well, it's all up to interpretation
the
anyway,
day,
so.
most of it doesn't really matter unless you're dealing with creatures from those places and having to try to travel to the outer planes for some reason. Most
I see.
people don't ever end up in a
When people say...
place like that
This is
until
all
they
the big
die
puzzle.
and, you know,
Well,
their soul
There's
gets...
Magpie
say-
outside the circle. Magpie is in fact an intrusive god.
Eh? That's
Magpie's face right
their
there.
signature. That's all.
Yeah, he's joking.
Yeah, sure.
Right. What I was gonna ask. So, when people go around saying that they've created their own pocket dimensions and stuff like that, where the fuck is the dimension at?
Well, I don't know, but
Floating around in the astral sea.
I have heard
Which is
about...
Just like in between?
Yeah.
So those are just big ones that people know about, and then there's other things that are kind of in there.
Yes.
Also demi-plane, so not full plane, so it doesn't get full plane status.
Yeah.
It's just like a thing.
Like Charles comes from a demi-plane.
Yes, a place that's been torn apart by war, so I would not suggest visiting. He keeps
And
trying to convince me to come.
Yeah.
Oh no, that came from here apparently, or somewhere that then came here and he got
checks
it from here. It's... I don't get it. He says he'll be better soon, but... no. You know,
Does he?
have you
He
ever
said
heard
something
of a
about it.
bag of holding? Very
Yeah, I got one.
hard to get a hold of. Oh, congratulations. Oh,
I have a really
Yeah, they
tiny
sell
one.
them.
I can put like 5 things in here.
Oh. Still though, very, very precious
I'll keep
thing.
my guns in there. I bought it from the Wicarium.
Eh?
They just sell them.
Oh, huh. I suppose.
buy this
Didn't
actually.
is, as I understand,
Agent
very
gave it to me as an
powerful
intern. Completing
sorceress.
my internship.
So it would make sense she might have learned how to make some basic ones. But supposedly they are all tied to little tiny demiplane, pocket dimension you call, somewhere out in the astral sea. No, it's very dangerous.
So whoa. So you're saying that those horrible aberrations just can get to here and then
Have access to my
shortcut through your
guns?
fucking pocket?
Yes.
Also that.
You have to be very careful, but also that's what the barriers are for. The awful things usually come from somewhere on either side of this, from what I have seen.
They would also need to...
Beings like...
mind tentacle through there.
We don't really have a good name for anything that comes outside of this crystal thing.
Weird nonsense that
Yeah, it's a bit weird. But there are some things that have made residents out there.
Right?
Yes.
These barriers are intact. They're meant to keep all the bad things away, right? Or keep
Yes.
everything where it should be.
Uh-huh.
So, how and why has Malleus McKay become the sole answer to anything that threatens us through these barriers?
Well, I can't actually tell you that.
He's breaking the barriers
Yes,
down, isn't he?
family out here, and they hate
if
him.
we follow what I know from net running, those things are firewalls.
And they kicked him
something's
out.
breaking
They
through the
banished
firewalls,
him.
And if you know how to break it once, you can break it again.
They try to. I have heard.
Why?
Because they want what's inside here.
Then fuck off and go get it.
They can't, and that would also probably be not very good for us. I have seen once that messenger I told you about showed me what could happen.
Strong that they're breaking down these barriers that were put in place however long ago. Or effectively birthed when...
being strong, I think it's an issue of there being holes, ways around. There's always a way to sneak them
Oh,
off.
okay,
Like,
so they're
think about
being
the
let in,
barricade.
basically, like, okay.
Yeah, there
because
are
carry
people.
pocket dimensions around in their pockets, apparently.
Well, there are people who try to keep things from happening. Other beings, not just people here in the material, but other beings from the outer planes. I have heard of one. I don't know who she is, but I've heard that there is a dragon.
Natural barriers plus every single fucking other force that is between us and the outside. So what we're talking about is not just breaking the barrier, but also bypassing extra planar fucking security forces at the same time.
Yes.
All to what? Play
But
happy
how many,
families in the middle of one of the worst.
How many beings like Malleus McKay do you know? Like
Well,
what?
I don't really know him at all, but I mean, like, to be fair,
No,
I've met a
of-
few people. Okay, I mean, like, you know, it's yeah.
Well, my only determination, the conclusion that I'm trying to draw is that it's blatantly obvious that he is the one letting them in. And so why are we just letting that happen?
Because stopping him is very difficult. The people who would try to are not
Well, Aiden-
nearly as strong as he is.
Aiden is convinced that he's protecting us.
Yes, to a degree.
He's protecting us from problems that he's creating, though.
Yes.
Like every politician, he is very good at snaking his
How is
way
it not so?
into people's
But
brains
how is it not so glaringly obvious that no one is bringing it up?
Because most people aren't able to see the whole truth. He
I
is
understand
trying to
this shit,
create
and I
a
understand
pyramid with himself at the top.
Yeah,
That's what he's doing.
Well, lots of pyramids today.
Yeah, but he's like public enemy number one if he's breaking these down. You know what I mean?
Yes, I am well aware.
What the fuck?
But he is sneaky about it. He has not done this in just a few years. He has been doing this over many, many years. Probably long before any of us were ever even thought of, let alone our parents' parents.
How has he not triggered the ire of anyone else that is meant to protect these barriers?
That's a good question. I don't actually know. I know he has made some enemies, and they try to make things harder for him. But I also know that
trying to disrupt the balance.
The gods out here, if they interfere with each other and do things out here, I have heard that they will end up having big fights, and that's not good for us either. So
is our fucking
it's like
planar
a
god
political
just
fucking situation?
sleeping?
Well, apparently. I mean, have you seen Zafira?
I know, but that is incredibly egregious to
yes,
throw
and
off
it's
the
why he does
balance
not
of this
belong
entire
here. You do
thing.
not have to convince us of this.
I know, I'm not trying to. It's just like I cannot fathom.
You're venting.
She's fathoming right now. This is fathoming.
I just can't.
Yeah.
I do not
She's having a fathom.
understand how he's been able to exist and do what he's done in such a great capacity that nobody has done anything about it.
Because he did it
And
very,
much less
very
none of these
slowly.
people.
And also
Well,
did
the
it in a
scary
place like
answer is that
Zafira
he's too
where
small a
it's
fish for them
considered...
to worry about.
That I think is also true. Like I was trying to say before, he has family out here and they hate him. They banished him here.
Come get your kid, man.
I would like them to.
Place where...
Can I call his mom? Like,
I
would not do
That's
that.
probably a bad idea.
Probably.
Yeah, no.
I told you before that being Kurugari, she has shown me a bit of what could happen if beings from out here that are more powerful end up finding a way to break through. It's not good. Reality
But he's
itself
causing that.
collapsing in on itself.
But
They
he is
are
causing
beings
that, isn't
that
he?
are... I don't know. From what I gathered, most of them don't like him. Even the one instance I saw of Kurugari-san talking to something he made, they did not seem to be on good terms. I think just like anyone else, they all have a tendency to fight each
Bruh.
other too. I don't think all of them are...
Believe that.
They want to get in for themselves, not for all of them.
All right.
I think...
He's flexing on them so hard that he's keeping, like, others as pets.
We're talking about
Then I have no idea why
an
he gets
ant
along with his
compared
folks.
to...
I mean, clearly...
We're talking
Yeah.
about ants compared to godlike things. The things he has are small. They would likely not care much.
But I just don't get it. I don't get how he is unoppressed.
There are definitely people trying to stop him. Trying to slow him down, trying to undo the hurt he is doing.
But they're from there. They're normal. You know what I mean? And he was banished by those people.
I mean, there's an outside possibility that the people over here are really only interested about this barrier, but as soon as it's past them, it's no longer their problem, right?
Well, where
I mean,
the fuck
shit.
is he opening the barrier at? I guess we need to get
I
in
don't fucking
contact
know.
with whichever... God, man.
Here, let me
This is
ask
so
a
hard for me to
question
understand.
similar to what he was saying. You heard before what I said about that plane getting attacked. You had no idea about it, and you probably had enough problems on your hand that you would not have done anything to try to stop something like that happening. Especially if it doesn't hurt you. Something happening out there, as far as you know, has little impact. They have their own problems, just
If
like
a
we
tree
do.
falls in a forest, does anyone give a shit? I mean, fuck, we've met enough self-centered people who consider themselves gods, so... It's not that hard to believe.
By the time serving the gods of the.
So the reality is, he's such a fucking non-issue to everybody else that could possibly care about him that he's here trying to make a fucking name for himself.
Big
because
fish,
he's
small
so
There
pond.
are
worthless
probably
everywhere
a
else.
lot of
What a piece of shit.
reasons why people are not immediately trying to use godlike power to smite him where he stands.
What the absolute fuck? He was kicked out of his own family and he comes here and fucks with everything
And he's trying
just
to
to
make another
create his
one.
own fucking, like, artificial family.
Yeah.
Because he's too just, what a loser.
Yeah, I guess
What
so,
a
huh?
fucking loser. God.
Yeah.
Where are all these corporation heads such fucking losers?
Well, I mean, there's a correlation there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's okay, trust me.
I can't believe
You are
you
saying
did all
some of
this
the
yourself,
things I've...
Sakoto. Like the fact
Yeah,
that you
that's-
did this, and that Mel is shouting at you right now because of all this stuff you did.
Oh, I thought you meant the... I'm sorry. No, I'm
not
just
shouting at you.
very familiar with
I know,
the
I'm
issue at
joking.
hand.
I guess
More
I'm just
than
now
I
understanding.
really wish I had ever done in the first place.
I'm
Yeah.
understanding how trivial our plight is ultimately, you know?
Kind of weird that this is just kind of in the bar, huh? Or in this lobby. Kind of like extra planar knowledge. Yeah, I know, it's a nice painting. I was just saying that it's kind of weird to see, like, the truth of reality just on the random wall somewhere, you know?
I can't
wanted to
believe that
research it
that's
after-
why he's here. And how he's a council
Someone told
member.
me what paragraph
He's
to-
like the biggest loser on the council.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I mean, it really is.
He's the
like,
most
you know,
dangerous loser.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm also pretty sure he has
He's the
been there
biggest
longer
loser,
than
but
any
he's
of
the
them
biggest
have
He gets to
been.
play
threat.
chess against children, so he feels great. Yeah, I know. It's like,
Yeah,
awesome,
like,
right?
he's like
Pretty
cheating
much,
in
yeah.
a video game. He's like smurfing in Overwatch.
I mean, if he plays Overwatch, he's truly lost. That would be egregious. But yeah.
I've heard he occasionally
I can't
tends
believe
to
Malice McKay is just smurfing.
get involved
family.
in...
He's smurfing a family. It's
I
a
can't
term
believe
in
that you're
video
using the term
games.
smurfing. Okay, no
I am
worries.
using that right now.
I
It's
don't
the easiest thing
understand,
that I
but
could find to
all I
relate
know
right
is
now.
occasionally he also does engage in the
Basically,
mundane...
he put himself
Oh,
in a really... He's super high level, right? Think about it this way. He's super high level.
We get the allegory, Mo!
She does... Do you? Okay, you got it. You
he is a
get it.
very powerful man, but is what I know he is beating up on smaller people. It's why I
Okay.
don't like what he does, okay?
That's what all corporations
You don't
yes.
have to explain.
But it's like...
I suppose,
It's not just money
maybe.
with him, you know?
No, it's getting his fucking, I don't know, like his aberration
Ay, ay,
dick
ay.
off or something.
I
Yeah.
really don't want to think about that.
don't know, man.
Either
No.
way,
Huh.
you are
Mind
talking
tentacles.
to at least
He's just down here
two
making a
people
family with
who
the
are
boys.
very well and
Yeah,
familiar with the
another
awful
one.
things involving
Yeah.
what he does. Maybe we can talk about
can't
it more
believe you deal with all
sometime.
this
There's so much more.
I cannot believe you deal with all this. That's crazy.
I don't want to,
And here
and
we
it
are
stresses
getting
me out.
overwhelmed by our fucking situation.
Why
I know, we're really
I
shit.
keep out
Cool.
of the other stuff.
Understandable.
I have enough on my plate. Dealing with
Yeah.
that.
Well, that's also why we haven't spoken to you before, because of the same kind of thinking, right? So, yeah.
Mm.
A lot of people don't want to deal with this situation because even saying the wrong thing to the wrong people could be he hears and suddenly you kidnapped off the street and then your brain taken out of your head or something. Whatever the fuck he does.
Yeah. Which I want to. I won't tell him or any of his friends, you know. You guys hate him.
What?
Yeah,
That's
obviously.
fine. I have no intention
Sure,
on...
I mean, that's fine.
I'll
Telling
probably
him
call him a loser
anything.
to his face, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
I'm not going
Don't,
to, but I'm
don't
just
do
going to
that.
avoid it.
Please.
I'm just going to avoid
Brisk
the,
walk
the
away.
situation.
Remember, we talked about this.
Yeah, I know,
Brisk
I know.
walk.
Yeah.
Brisk.
Please don't be March.
I'm not going to.
Marge is someone who used to do that, who
Oh, no.
would run up to him and yell, and
now
I
her
have
eyes are missing.
no idea what.
And she has like antennae.
Yeah,
You
she's
not
got
seen
some.
her recently. She's a moth. They grow out of her eyes.
Oh, I heard about the moth part. I didn't know the thing about her eyes.
Yeah, her eyes are gone, and she kind of grew antennae out of them. And that she sees sounds and tastes smells. Yeah.
Okay. Did not know this, but she is someone who has been through a lot because of her hatred and willingness to not be quiet about hating him. It's dangerous to be on his bad side.
We heard.
But also, probably.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't intending to really. I mean, we had our own problems
The
to
right
deal
thing
with.
to
Really,
do.
this
I
is
talk
just
a
a
lot
fact
of shit,
find,
but I'm just frustrated.
Yeah.
You and a lot of other people.
Well, now we know about that rabbit hole. So that's exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait to surmount all of our current issues just so we can deal with whatever the fuck that is. God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Yeah. I should probably get going soon, though. It is getting late, and
Me
I
too.
have a feeling the street is
Yeah,
already
same.
closed. I don't know the time, but.
Yeah, it's like half hour past.
I don't either.
Oh,
Oh, is
okay.
it? Shit.
Yeah, I was not.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck. Sure. Okay, cool. Sorry, we'll get out of here in. Or whatever. Is this your... Is that what Malleus looks like?
No, he's
That's
worse.
Oh.
Oh, wait, you've seen what he actually looks like?
Unfortunately, yes.
I was talking to someone who said they had a photo the other day. Oh no, you were there.
I do not have any
So I
photos.
just wanted to talk to you about something, but I think you might have left by now.
Oh, sorry.
Is everything okay?
Do you want to have a look around and see who's...
Oh no, I was saying Aiden. Well, I wanted to talk to you about something, but I think he left by now.
Oh.
Right. You probably want to get going as well, I imagine.
Yeah. I'm a bit hungry, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to go get food?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. We're just gonna, you know...
Is
do a lap and see who's
Mugbyton and I
involved,
like to do
good,
that?
I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
We usually take the teleporter to Garden District and go from there.
Oh, okay.
So,
Understood. We'll,
I'll,
we'll catch up, I guess.
we'll wait on the other side. Want to double check on some stuff anyways.
Yeah.
And see you soon.
Thanks. Sure, see ya.
See ya.
I didn't know he was from the faraway place.
Oh, sorry. Yes, he is.
Oh, geez, the fox is kicking. Yes.
It's alright. Take your time. Yes, I believe so. If not, he's very close to it. Far plains, all that. That's why he's so scary. The places that are far, close to the edge of it all. Right before the edge, anyways.
That's a good word for it.
That's what I've heard it referred to as. It's not a fun place. Don't ever go there if you can avoid it. Though I suppose if you want to, you can. Trying to avoid the order thing, sorry.
Sounds... No, you're fine. You look... It sounds very interesting. Like, really interesting, but I don't think I have equipment that'd be able to even send me there, let alone survive.
Yeah, the only time I ended up there was, things related to him, so.
You don't need to gonna expand if you don't want to. Anyways.
Right. Ready?
I hallucinate in dark spaces. Like I'll see monsters.
Well, that was fun. I didn't expect that conversation to go quite that long, but having a semi-normal person to talk to, I think. Oh, that's a fucking tank.
La creatura.
La
creatura.
I was sitting under the thing and you were like...
La creatura.
You're having a tiny fight.
Where's my chair? I'm happy to see my mural get used for exposition.
All right.
Disappear and go get stuff out of here.
Yeah, probably. I also need to get food in me before it gets much later. Yeah, I wanted to stick around and talk to Bandit and Leo for a bit, but I did not expect the scene to go nearly that that long.
You always ramble at them later.
Yeah.
So it's fortunate they were still fucking with Aiden when we got there. Oh, they're there.
Yo!
I have a date night to go to.
Oh, gasp. A date? Okay, the noise of the tank is... Who's kidnapping you?
John, Mr. Fox.
Oh.
Oh, that thing is really loud.
Have fun with that.
That is really loud.
What is mine?
What even is it?
Were you guys gonna do a follow-up scene?
Me? No, I have to eat and recharge my stuff for Eden Lost here in just a bit.
Oh yeah.
Eden Lost tonight. Yeah, I go play my cat.
And look at off-screen burgers or
Yeah.
tacos or whatever the fuck they eat.
I don't know, he mentioned noodles and that put noodles on my mind and now I kind of want noodles, but...
Dude, same. Alright. I'm gonna dip.
La gata.
You should
Farewell.
look what's actually
happening. This is exciting.
Yeah, feel free to poke me again. I have days that I can do just normal Metaverse roleplay, if you give me enough heads up. Usually like Thursday evenings and Fridays. Obviously Saturday, because that's, you know, Meat Rack. That's the day that I do Meat Rack exclusively. Sundays are a little harder because I have eaten immediately after Meat Rack, so it's sort of like, it's difficult to do both. Because my stuff is needing recharge, which I'm gonna actually do right now while I throw an order on DoorDash because I need food and I need fast food. Though I prefer maybe not fast food. See ya. Where the fuck are all my cables? Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun finally getting to RP with you again, Leo.
There
you go. I escaped magpie mode.
Yay! Turn off my controllers for a bit.
Did you like my painting?
It's a nice painting.
Yeah.
Very good fun.
Yeah. Was saying it's it was good to finally get a chance to proper RP with you again, Leo.
Oh yeah, it was good fun. It was, and we didn't know what we were going to do with that conversation, but we just kind of did it, so that was fun. And
Yeah.
Don't really know what we're going to do with it, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, if you guys end up wanting to do like meditation stuff or Mindscape or whatever, just let me know. I've got a couple of maps prepped for it. Otherwise, if you guys have stuff you want to do, I'm always open to ideas.
So Mo was going to do that whole thing because she basically wants a way of legitimizing her learning magic because she wants to work for everything.
Yeah.
And we kind of went on break because like a load of stuff happened.
Yeah, that's what Pocket said.
Yeah.
I'm pretty down for whatever. Sakoto can't teach magic, of course, because she's Scion. She can't do magic, but
no, she her stuff is all spirit based because she's an Oni and it's tied into that. So
yeah,
it was just a way of starting off a trajectory, I suppose, as opposed to anything else.
Hell yeah.
Which is all fun, and then I don't know. I think I'm going to be having my own quest of adventure following next Sunday, which will be interesting.
Ooh, I hope that goes well.
And yeah, there was something I wanted to mention to you, which is one of those things that I don't really know if it's one of those things that people bring up, and
I ran away.
And people get kind of antsy about it. So there you go.
Okay.
But I noticed that the avatar limits in this map, 120 megabytes means that. Well, I've noticed a lot of people are struggling on this map, and they're not on others, even though this map occludes really well. And currently, the texture memory usage, 80 times 120 is nearly 10 gigabytes of VRAM, and most people are on 8 gigabytes or less cards. You factor in the 2 for like Windows and stuff like that, and I think it becomes very apparent why people are struggling so much.
Yeah.
In different areas.
Yeah.
So, maybe if I could encourage a halving of that number, then I think people would probably have a better, smoother time. But
if you bring it up with Hamsky,
I know he gets really stressed if people talk to him about like meat rack stuff at a time, so I didn't really want to bother him. So I thought I'd talk to you about it first, as I know you're closer.
Well, because I get it, because I'm often helping him with map stuff, troubleshooting, that kind of thing. The limits are very generous at the moment.
I think the map is fine in terms of the way it occludes everything. I mean, you're very rarely looking at more than 8 people at once at a stretch.
Yeah, and that was done very intentionally.
No problem or anything like that.
Yeah, that was done very intentionally.
Absolutely. So the only thing is that 120 megabytes, which is probably absolutely huge.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Part of it, I will say, is the VRAM for the map is quite chunky. The amount of VRAM it's using is pretty high, so it doesn't give a lot of room for people, and especially when we're like today, it was backed up to 80, just for the majority of the night.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it seems to be mostly 80, and I know that people on. I mean, if you're on a 40 series or above, or
no idea what my arm's doing right now.
Then people seem to be fine, but anything below that, people are fucking dying, and it's. I think it's. The VRAM's the thing that doesn't get unloaded by occlusion, so there you go.
Yeah. Well, especially since they've added the proper support for map streaming, that helps immensely with actual VRAM usage.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it doesn't get rid of the key, like the initial cause of the problem. It just helps mitigate it a bit.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I know. It's just I always feel for people like Sketch or whoever who are just trying to talk to people. It's and I'm watching them flux out constantly because their calls are getting backed up. But nope, all good fun. As I said, I just wanted to mention it.
Yeah. No. I can talk to him again and try to revisit it with him. I know his biggest concern was just limiting people, especially early on. But the tone of the lobby has changed a lot to the point where the majority of people shouldn't be needing, avatars with like 200 fucking megabytes, let alone 120. So it might be good. I know the general standard across many places has been I think 80 megabytes is the pretty. That seems to be a pretty common. Common value that most people set it at, so it might be worth it
That would
to.
help, certainly. And I know, obviously, it's sometimes hard when you've got people coming in public models that they don't control and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no,
So
I've
it's a
I've
legitimate
absolutely had to
concern, but,
talk to people in public models and.
But graphics cards have become
Let
so
them know
fucking
they-
expensive nowadays that, you know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I mean, the most common card on Steam survey was, it's only just stopped being the 1660, and it's bumped up to the 3060 now, which is either 8 or 12. But even then, yeah, no, it gets out of control pretty quickly.
I want to say the 3060. I want to say. I think that one's still only 8. It might be. Might be
There's a
12 though. I don't remember.
There's a 12 gig version and an 8 gigabyte version, and most people have the 8.
Ah, yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm going to squint at my phone under my
well
headset here.
And indeed good.
But yeah, no, I can take a look at it again and see if
No,
I can't
it was just
have a discussion about it.
Because I looked at the number and went, ooh, 80 times that's quite a big number. No wonder.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
There we go.
No, absolutely. I mean, hell, hold on, if I suck at mental math.
Oh wait, yeah, no, you're the one who spoke about how
That was why it was on the brain, and why I happened to check it the other day, because I was like, I was working on Mo's new avatar, and
I was about to say that's already well above what most cards have, having 8 gigs. And that leaves no room for anything else. I mean, hell, even
well, 80 times 120 is 9600, I think.
Yes.
Which is more than even most 30 generation cards. So yeah, it's
yeah, setting it to 80 at least gives you about a little less than 2 gigs.
I still like a meat rack on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How much is I forgive me? How big is the cache on that one? The VRAM card on it, is it 8 or 12?
The VRAM, I can't quite remember.
Which card?
Off the top of my head, I can quickly check.
The 3070.
3070. I want to say that one might be 12.
Yeah, I want to say so as well, but I don't know. We'll see.
I think
it's,
it is.
I don't have problems here at all, but I'm running 16, so it's
I don't know if anybody in my chat knows.
What it is. Because I had to overkill it, because I was in an RP whereby they were running fucking 10 gigs constantly, and it was unlivable.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Bones.
Hi, Bones.
Sorry, I have to move in my. Sorry, I have to move my actual place to get my PC.
Just shove your hilt in her face. Good lord.
I can't even escape. I don't have my hands on right now. It's all recharging.
I'll stand back.
Ah, amazing.
Stand back, and then I'll do it again.
Turn the internet died for a moment.
Oh no.
That's what I get for like moving in my place.
You don't mind me
Honestly,
doing that recently.
That was Blackwell. Blackwell ran ridiculously high. 8 gigs. Yeah, that'll be it then. Yeah, that'll be it then. That'll be the problem.
Having at least 12 gigs seems to be a good way of helping to
honestly
mitigate, but
I honestly think 12 is going
I would also say that having a better CPU, because a lot of people put emphasis on the GPU, which having enough VRAM is very important, yes, but also having a CPU that can handle VR chat properly and handle VR stuff is really important. That's right now the problem I have with my system, where I will start to get lag. I wanna try to upgrade my CPU sometime within the next year. Something a bit beefier.
I need to get a new computer, just like in total combat stuff, because
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if it's combat stuff.
Anyways,
it's
I
not.
need to order
It's,
food before it gets
it's
any
entirely-
fucking later.
it's
I have a
entirely
feeling
because
I need to
we-
just order something
It's entirely
fast
because
that'll
we
get here
click
quickly.
on the textures and then turn it down from 4K to
Yeah,
2K.
my ADHD
Most of
keeps
the time,
kicking in.
Most of the textures on this are 512, which makes them 0.7 megabytes. It's pretty easy to strip it down. The big thing
The
that is
fuck am I
hidden from
hearing
a lot of
over there?
people is if you're making an avatar, is you can look at the thing called the world debugger, which is part of the SDK, and I really think they should rename it, because it gives you a build report and breakdown of like how the size of your avatar is made up.
in virtual memory, and it's a really good way of isolating what the problem is and then being able to like strip it down.
I have,
and that's just included
in
by
fact,
default.
used that tool for
I
that
only know
very
that 'cause it
thing.
will.
I would also say that there are instances.
So nobody looks at it.
Yeah, well, I would also say just, I mean, for a quicker tool, using Thry's VRAM checker, because it will tell you both the estimate. It only tells you the estimated value. So like I have seen instances where it's wrong, and it'll get something will compress weird, and Unity just fucking explodes itself. But
of course.
The majority of the time I've seen it. I've only seen that happen like once or twice. But that one will at the very least tell you how much VRAM your estimated VRAM your textures and meshes will use. Because that's the thing, even if you're within like an 80 megabyte limit with your textures, that's only your textures. That's not your mesh. Your mesh and all of its visemes and the weights and all that kind of stuff, any vertex colors that you have assigned to it, all of that stuff. Yeah. Well, so the animations don't get stored in VRAM, but the
no, sorry, yeah, no. I know what you mean, but there's a lot of other stuff that gets stored in that there isn't just the textures.
Yeah.
The textures are usually the big offenders.
Oh, absolutely. Textures will make up the majority of it.
The other one is layers, but we have no way of telling how many layers people have on their animators.
Layers affect compute time, unfortunately. So that's just having better CPUs, unfortunately. Horrendous.
People go around with layers they're not using.
Yeah. That's why I love, I tell everybody to go and use a plugin called VRC Fury. And it helps with... I've been using that. Oh, it's so fucking good. It makes my life so much easier.
Multiple versions of a model, and like, you know,
that's exactly what I use it for.
Weapons and abilities through it now. It's so good.
I need to sit down and learn all the features of VRC Fury.
It's not that hard to do. It took me only a couple of hours to get my head around it, and just getting it to the basis that you can set up your, your weapon prefabs, so you can take them on, take them off, all the rest of it.
All right, food ordered.
After you've done it once, you can do it. It's very useful, particularly for this sort of application. See ya.
Johnny, take care.
Goodbye.
Oh god, I'm gonna suffer today. I've gotta go from doing Sakoto's mild accent to fucking Mira. That always fucks with me.
From Japanese to Italian.
Yeah.
And try not to accidentally speak Italian.
Yes. There have been a couple of times where like I'm like I'll go to walk away from someone as Mira, and I'll accidentally like find myself like having to like hold back from saying Jeanne. And be like, wait, wrong character, huh?
Did you order food?
Yes, I did. I just said order has been placed. I ordered McDonald's. I don't want to eat McDonald's, but I need nourishment. I need sustenance, and I have not eaten yet today. I woke up, had some coffee, and then I got the message from Band-Aid. Jesus Christ. Pocket, Band-Aid, I don't know what they prefer now. It fucking fucks with my head now.
She doesn't care.
Ugh, that's good to know.
Oh, good to know.
Pockets.
Yeah.
Greetings, gamer. Also, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Can you ask May to come over here so I can see the girl? I want to see her. I want to see the lady. She's over there.
Hop off and probably charge a bit for that open lobby later. So see you around.
All right, take care. Yeah, hopefully we get more opportunities in the future. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. What?
I'm saying goodbye.
Bye.
My shit's dead.
Oh, bye.
Aren't you the person that played? You played the girl that called me rude because I shocked that guy, right? I forget her name.
Oh, Sakoto. Yes. Yeah, I play Sakoto.
She's a lightning spirit. I can't help it.
Well, yeah, but you flared it. You flared it up when you went to pat hands with him, and that's why she was just like, "Don't do that."
No, that just happens automatically because she's made of just electricity. If someone touches her, it zaps them.
Oh, see, that was my misunderstanding then. It
That's
looked
why-
like you. It
that's
looked
why
like
she
you were
said,
like
"You're so
timed it
rude."
specifically to do that. She's like, oh, that's so rude. Don't do that.
Hold on.
Don't shock him.
I didn't.
He has a phobia.
On my, it's a touch parameter on my model. Look at check this out.
Oh God,
wait,
my
hold on,
eyes.
save these.
I have been blinded. Hi.
Sorry.
Oh. Spooky.
It's just if anyone touches me, and then if they stay, it keeps
I
zapping.
see. I was unaware. I was also unaware that this character was a kitsune. I could not see the tail very well. It's very cat-like.
This character? They're
Yeah.
not. Well,
Oh.
there's spirit. I don't think they qualify. Do they qualify as a kitsune?
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was what you had said earlier. My bad.
She mentioned that she can be summoned and unsummoned.
Oh, I don't recall hearing that. I'm sorry.
That's fine. You weren't really paying attention to me, apart from when I zapped Hamsky.
I don't know. All she knows is the guy has some serious fucking baggage when it comes to being shocked. He was almost killed.
Hamsky?
Yeah, he was almost killed by someone electrocuting him at one point.
I did not know that. Aw.
Yeah, that's why she was. That's why she's just like, please don't do that to him. Not only will that hurt him,
Like at multiple points that's happened.
it does seem to actually be a consistent thing. Yeah, he. I just know the big thing was Athena finding him in an alley and just basically nearly killing him. That's why he's got that big scar over his heart. Yeah, went into cardiac arrest. Also, I wanted to see her, but May will not approach. Oh no!
I can't believe it.
No,
You were
an
trapped
alley?
here
Oh, maybe it was
forever.
his. Maybe it was her shop then. I don't remember. It's been so long. Just listen to Lapland. Oh shit, you're right. No, I need to go
I have
look
delivered
up.
message.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I currently do not have access to my hands, so it is very difficult for me to move. I'm recharging everything before Eden.
This makes good sense.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm
a
currently trying to fix
smart and or
what I've
responsible
janked up.
thing to do, you know?
Well, I mean, responsible is relative.
Of course. All right, there we go. Now I have my mouse. I want
I
to
broke
look
my
up.
fireball. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
I don't know where that went. Mark
happened?
Knight.
My head.
What is her
goes-
name?
Wait. Is the hello? Oh great! My frickin' thumb. Great. Okay. This is not gonna be good for tonight. My thumb's broken again. Oh.
There we go.
Miss May is here.
Time since I felt like there was any conviction or meaning in my work. Rather than sit through show trial after show trial, I prefer to wade through these thorny.
Hi, May.
You don't have
Oh,
to
her
be
ear
around
was.
me.
Hi.
Don't judge good or evil on any ironclad
We
law.
haven't. This is like just
Until the
very
crimes
basic.
staged in the
Yeah.
uniform.
Ah, I see.
Pay no mind to
Very
the
pretty.
suspicious grumble. A powerless judge waiting to be indicted for misconduct.
Well done. I'm listening. I'm listening to Penance voice line so I can remember how Mira needs to talk.
Boy, have fun with whatever you plan to do.
Because I was playing Sakoto earlier
It's a
for
fireball
about
right
like
here.
2 hours. It just exploded on top of me. Or
Okay,
like on
good.
top of your
Perfect.
hand.
Oh, why is it? Okay. Needs to stop doing that. There we go.
Yeah, it just exploded on you.
Yeah, I'm fixing
Stop
it.
exploding yourself.
Not
But it's what I do.
I love it. Very cute. Very pretty. Very work in progress.
Gamers. Ah, fuck!
Looking.
Oh, I see. I thought you actually hit your knee.
No.
Goodbye, nerds.
Goodbye, nerd.
Goodbye, gamer.
Bye.
I have to prepare for things. I have to prepare for events and stuff.
Same.
So,
Goodbye.
I see you guys at the waterfront. If I see you guys at the waterfront lobby, I'll see you guys at the waterfront
You will
lobby.
not.
But
I will be busy.
have a good time.
But good night. Have a good luck.
Well, you're
Don't
always
die.
busy, nerd.
No, I already have obligations. Good luck with your stuff. Oh, May.
Thank you.
Actually, that outfit was actually something I was considering putting Sakoto in. But especially like the top under the jacket, was considering that it would be something that it would be McKay inspired actions.
Fancy clothes.
Yeah, him basically being like, Sakoto, you've pissed me off because you keep doing this thing. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to dress up and you're going to attend this with me as my bodyguard. Again.
Wait, is this something that actually happened?
Not yet. Well, I mean, she has been doing some things. Yeah.
It's something that's going to be happening.
She does things to try to appease him to be on his good side so she can get stuff out of him and get information and do a bunch of other things under his radar.
So does me.
I've been trying to decide if I want to actually put in the effort and learn an accent for her, or just go with my voice, you know. So I was looking at...
Oh, excuse me. I'm choking on air. You do have a very lovely voice, May. So.
I was gonna say it's very calming.
Mm-hmm.
It would be
very soft, very calming, very mindful, very fucking kill me. Anyways.
Let's just check before, like,
for lost or something else.
Why am I choking on air?
Oh, it's for Metaverse? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, right? May playing a Metaverse character?
I've been thinking about, you know, if I should practice the accent and learn put in the effort to actually learn a Japanese accent, but I don't think it'll work well for me. It would take a lot of time to learn it properly.
It took me quite a while to get it right. I look back at my old VODs and I cringe so fucking hard.
Because, in particular, a lot of the vowel sounds we have in English don't exist, right? So I was looking up someone who was going through all of the vowels in English and the sounds and saying, like, Japanese wouldn't say track or truck. They all, in Japanese, you always follow consonants with vowels. So truck would become toraku.
Truck.
You're adding a vowel
between
the T and the R.
I don't know about the adding it at the end, but definitely like that specific like certain words, especially if it has an R in it, there's very specific ways to pronounce R's because they don't have that letter in their language. At least not
in particular.
In that way.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot to learn for an English speaker, and I think it would be easier for me if I just pretend she's really good at English.
Oh,
Isn't Japanese
very
one
nice,
of the
very
hardest
nice.
languages to learn?
So
It's up
not
there.
to speak, but to read. You combine them.
Reading and writing in Japanese is very hard because there's multiple dialects.
I don't remember which one's
Or
I think it's
kanji, hiragana, and one other one that I can't remember the name of right now.
Katakana.
Katakana, yes. There are 3 major dialects.
For written, because they have different usages. Because they don't have punctuation. So when you need to separate subjects or parts of sentences, or like
alphabets,
put
not
someone's
dialects.
name.
My bad. I've been corrected.
You go in and have to do that, you know, to write it out in katakana, to spell it out and phonetically, and then you go back to hiragana. I just, you know, I think it would be fun. I think it would be really fun to insert some of the words too for Koyuki. So, or especially interjections. So, like, instead of saying yes, like a American would,
You know, she'll have a natural instinct to go hi. Depending on context, of course, because it's very important who you're speaking to, what the subject is. Hi versus yes. Hi. And also adding in the tonality.
Bon voyage, everyone.
Well, hello, bye-bye. Adding in the tonality of things. I didn't realize that you actually the same homonym, like ame and ame, are two different words. That it's actually the pitching that tells you which definition is. So if she has that naturally when she speaks, so that sometimes when she's speaking out words with many syllables, she has an instinct for adding that tonality based on how she understands words being spoken. And also pulling, doing a couple of other simple things, like pulling the L and R, since and making them the same vowel sound, since they're the same sound in Japanese. So that's one of the things I was learning about is.
Yeah.
But I just started today. So who knows?
I love that this is the conversation speaking about training your voice to make it sound better, and I'm just sitting here as Mickey, just bullshitting my way through everything.
Well, that's how. Whatever works for you, right? To make the character, you know.
I need to figure out how to do a Quebecois accent for Frey, because that's the accent she's supposed to have, but I couldn't figure it out before I started playing her. I need to slowly, like, mix it in without anyone noticing.
I like to find
it's like French, but not.
It's a special French.
Yeah.
I like to find dialect coaches on YouTube who have posted videos of, like, there are specific vowel sounds you can learn that will help get you really well started on going from, for example, like I'm speaking in an American accent right now, and going, let's say, to received pronunciation for English, right? And just as a quick example, right? Americans have a unique R sound, and we pronounce vowels at the end of certain. We pronounce consonants at the end of certain vowel sounds. So, for example, car, right? We say car, hard C, car in the end.
Unless you're from New York.
Heart. Yeah, unless you're from New York. But if you're doing received pronunciation, one of the quickest ways to take you from sounding American to more British is realizing that they drop the consonants on the end of an A sound. So instead of car, it's ka. Instead of heart, it's hot. Or I forgot the phrase he had. He had a great phrase for learning this. And so I would, over time, practice these and work on learning it. But I haven't found a good one for Japanese yet. I found a couple of native Japanese speakers teaching English, and one of them in particular who's bilingual and very skilled at it, who goes through all of the vowels and all of the consonants. And so, like the example I gave, you know, taking track and truck, neither of those vowel sounds, a or exist in Japanese.
Yeah.
It becomes that particular track, becomes
Yeah.
To do it flat, track would become track.
Isn't English just an amalgamation of a bunch of shit anyway?
Oh yeah, that's what makes it fun. Is that our language makes it very difficult, very easy to be understood, but difficult to speak like a native speaker. because we have loan words from French and German and
Yeah.
British English and Spanish and things,
Yeah.
Hey, hombre. Yo quiero,
Sup, Jim?
Don't start. I wish I could smile.
I was waiting to
'cause
see
I'd
if
smile.
Oblivious would glare at me.
She's busy. I can hear her.
I'm very busy, yeah.
Oh, she's in fact waking up. I can see it on your stream.
Yes.
You know what I think is. You know what I think.
She was
hits
doing more
harder than
deciphering
Jim?
last night.
Hmm.
When someone says that they're going to klep something, to like say they're going to steal it.
Huh?
Klep.
Pre-lobby. Oh shit! It's
I
time for
think
the
they say in
pre-lobby. Oh my
Cyberpunk.
god.
Yeah, the pre-lobby is up.
It is.
8 or 10. I've never watched
8 or 10.
Cyberpunk
Yeah.
or played the game.
It's like, yeah. It's like that's where people are getting stuff like Choom.
I do know
it's
that one. I know
Cyberpunk slang.
Choom. I know Nova. Those are like the only two that I know.
Klep is another one.
Like steal something because you're a kleptomaniac.
Oh, Sizzle, since you're here, I want to
Uh,
ask something. I'm gonna feel really bad for everybody who's in
If
the lobby.
someone's here.
You want to go?
I broke her.
Into the map?
If
nine,
someone's
one,
like your
two.
partner, you call them
1,
your
2, 3, 4,
input
5,
or
6,
output
7,
depending
8.
on
Yeah,
gender.
there's no one in the
I think
map.
is another one. I don't hear that one that much. What was the last one? I highly recommend watching Edge Runners if you get the time. It's a good watch.
I still haven't even finished Arcane yet.
Oh, yeah. I need to get Skipper to watch it. I keep forgetting to be like, hey, let's go watch. I've seen it. It's great.
I only recently finished season 1, and I'm still
Food
on
is
episode
heading to me.
1
Oh
of
no.
Season 2. Huh? What? Oh! Lag. Why am I still lagging?
Yeah.
There's nobody here.
Season 2 is also really good.
Oh.
If you like season 1, you're gonna have
Hold
fun
on.
with it.
Yeah, season 1 was really
Season 2 gets really wild.
Yeah.
I think there's things about season 1 that I did prefer, though. That they did differently in
I
season 2.
think season 1 is very consistent, where season 2 is like much more highs, like bigger highs but bigger lows. So it's sort of the same sort of quality because of that.
But overall, I think they're both like really good. I highly recommend watching. I won't say anything beyond that because I don't want to say spoilers. Yeah.
There've been so many times where I've had to like mute streams and mute.
Oh.
Even in real life, my family has seen all of it, and I'm just like, fuck, alright, I'll put on my headphones so I don't hear. So they
Yeah.
can talk about it.
We had to deal with someone I won't mention who. We watched the final episode. We'll see what they spoiled, but they started talking about TikTok theories relating to it, and it's just like, dude, there's people on the call that have specifically said that they don't want to hear anything. Don't say shit.
That's funny. I love that.
They spoiled them on like one of the big things that happen.
Amazing.
It's like in the end, it's like, what the fuck?
People who can't stop themselves.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I might attempt to make it into the lobby here momentarily. What?
Lobby for what?
Eden lost.
I'm gonna turn on the vibrato mode. What does it sound like when I have it on?
I wish I could make models or have models made. I would have tried to join Eden, but I can't. That's one of the reasons why I haven't tried to join.
I mean, they've got roles for other stuff. And there's plenty of people in there who are willing to help people out with models. Wait, not
I do
Aegis.
need to learn. I really do need to learn.
It's
Low
definitely a
is
super
going to
helpful. It's a super helpful skill to have.
Yeah. Especially being able to do it from scratch too. That is something that'll take a while.
Right.
From scratch is hard. Unless you're doing robots. Robots are much easier.
I have to
There's
go
just a
put
bunch
pants
of
on now.
like blocks basically.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Pant.
Yeah, I wear a fleece.
I'm going to
set
Eden. Oh no, it's going to launch that way. I don't want it to do that. No. VR chat, stop. Stop. Don't do that.
If you want to, you can start preloading the world. It's only 140,
That's smart.
but yeah.
These are the wrong pair of pants.
Except for Oblivious, she can't preload the world.
I don't have hands right now. I mean, it's not like I don't need to worry too much about preloading because
I know.
my internet is not quite a problem here.
Part of me is always like.
Oh, it was loading it in
really
desktop.
tempted to
Interesting.
Try
That's
and
dumb.
see if I can make a character for Eden, whether that be like as a NPC where one's needed, or if there's like some sort of opening for it. I don't know how that works.
I'm sort of worried.
For
Why is
Eden
Dre's project
specifically.
not opening?
But I don't think I have the time because I have to get up early on Mondays for class.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me fix
Okay, now it's
that.
opening. I know it's something specific.
There
It's like Miss May.
Yes.
Celestia.
Oh, I wasn't looking.
Hi.
Hello. I'm starting to get
How's it go? Hello, cat.
Hi, cat.
There you go. There it is.
Hi.
I have the power.
Nya 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 meow. Nya 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 meow 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 meow. Nya 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 nya.
Maybe once I'm done.
Nya nya nya
maybe
nya
once I'm done with
meow
school, there's
meow
also happening in the
meow
role
meow
play, looking to making a character for
meow.
it.
Bitchy meow meow meow.
Yeah.
Oblivious is having a time.
Cat nonsense.
Cat nonsense. I love cat nonsense. That was literally my whole desire with playing this character was I wanted cat nonsense, and then I ended up accidentally creating the most fucking like stoic little fucking shit.
When you were making this character, didn't you say you wanted to make a character that was head pattable?
Yes. And she is head
Have they received
pattable.
head pats yet?
Yes. From her brother.
Fuck yeah. We need
From
someone to send her to
Gregory.
the EP dimension.
See,
what?
I made a mistake with my second character. With how I play him. Because he's the
There is no
polar
such
opposite
thing as
to
making
me.
a mistake when it comes to creating a character. Everything can work out well. If you're willing to be patient with yourself. Oh no, my food, it has been dropped off. Yay.
What the
Oh yeah, I forgot I can fly the camera
Right.
now. Yeah.
It puts you in the
Wait, you
corner that
haven't?
thinks,
Yeah, you've been able to do that. That's been a thing for a while.
What's a
For
take?
a long time, I take a long time to do things.
Part of your brain that thinks.
That's been a feature for like 2+ years.
Raw.
Okay.
I'm slow.
Pineapple is good.
Okay, it's 1:15. I'm gonna go grab my food and attempt to load into the instance. So
I don't know. I just think it would take the.
I need one of my hands for this, unfortunately.
People like raw pineapple. It's horrible. It
Granted,
literally
they're fully
stabs
charged
you.
now, so I shouldn't have to worry too much. I just gotta put everything back
Like,
on
on a
and
microscopic
probably
level.
fix my fucking hair
There's like
or
little
retie
needle
it.
in the fruit. That's why you gotta cook
Come
it.
loose.
It literally
Alright,
stabs
I
you.
can turn this thing off now.
Pineapples are the only fruit that eat you back.
Sprout stream is on. I need to anchor it to the local world.
I was gonna say pineapple on pizza, but that's not really that.
Oh, I thought you were looking at me and asking what happened. I was like, whoa.
I don't enjoy it, but I don't give a shit if people do. People need to just like.
I was scared for a minute. Like, what did I do? What did you do wrong?
I look in the
My
mirror and
thing
ask myself
about
that question
Hawaiian
every
pizza
morning.
is that people
Fair
get mad at
enough.
the Hawaiians for it when really it's our fault as Canadians.
Yeah, it wasn't even the
It's
Hawaiians
still
that did
there.
it.
Yay.
Oh, wow, 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 wow,
For your help with that.
Alrighty.
The only reason they called it Hawaiian is because pineapples.
Sprout.
It was the it was the random pineapple.
Yeah,
but
you can close out the thingy and the camera stays. I love it. O4L. That was the big
Alright, I'm gonna head on in.
pineapple.
I'll see you guys there. Bye. Oh, wait, my hands on the wrong ones? Oh no, it just blew my elbows weird. Oh no, my Edens! They're broken! Oh no, our Edens! They're broken!
It's lost.
Alright, I'll see you guys around.
Nope, it's set correctly. Okay. All right, ciao. I'm doing the same.